scarred for life, but I'm set for life, and I'm set for life, but I'm scarred for life, and I'm coming at you. I'm fucking crazy. I'm fucking fucking insane. That's the fucking chorus right there.
You nailed it, dude. You nailed it. You nailed it, and you visually transformed into fucking Joe Rogan there,
You
dude.
did.
You fucking,
Oh, Joe Rogan, yeah.
yeah, you did. You visually transformed yourself into Joe Rogan. It was amazing. Oh,
We're back again.
burble scum.
Hello, everybody out there in internet stream land. We are doing Stream Yard 3000 here at the big room. And we will be streaming live for the next 2 hours.
He's been here the whole time.
Woo!
Woo! I've been here for 2 hours. Hand of K-Rock, everybody.
Everybody put your hands up.
Always present.
Put your hands
Always
together.
high-fiving the Hand of K-Rock.
Yep.
Ever present, ever high-fiving.
Nice to
Hand
see
of
you all.
K-Rock, everybody.
My brother.
Good to be seen. Did I miss the opening credits?
You did.
Am I coming in clear?
You are.
Well, cheer. Oh, ad hoc. That looks delicious.
Yes.
Yeah, it makes me wonder.
What
are
you
drinking?
Oh, yeah. Well, let me tell you. I can tell you.
Let me tell you.
There's this symbol on it, which I'm not drinking, but the glass is
Writer's Tears.
It's the glass of the Writer's Tears, of which this guy, this writer over here, owns the twin of this glass. But you know,
we shared some on my birthday this past year.
Shed some tears.
Yeah, it's very tasty, very nice whiskey. But what I'm drinking out of this is actually 1800. I will. Thank you very much.
Taste
1800, nice.
Taste it. Nice.
Yeah, I'm drinking that, and then I have a fresh lime in a Miller Lite to create the Corona effect. So kind of tequila and a kind of mock Corona, Americanized.
Mock Corona. Do the macarona.
Do the mock Corona. That is true. That's funny.
So
I was just wondering, like, what are you guys drinking?
What?
Huh?
Funny you should ask, because I happen to be drinking.
Pinnacle.
That's right. I picked up some more of the Pinnacle Gin.
Pinnacle Gin.
Which is I'm Poor Ted. And it's distilled 4 times and infused with Botan I Californias. It's crafted with hands, by small hands and batches.
Right.
By the hands of small batches.
Nice.
Yes, it's imported.
Small batches.
That's right.
I am also on the
rocks.
On the gin side today. Mixing a bit of
ginny
gin
side of the street.
Mixing some gin with my ugly mango water.
Ah, yes.
Healthy. Which is increasingly delicious.
Increasingly delicious.
I just mentioned Lucky Charms yesterday.
That's right, Lucky Charms. That's 400 big room bucks to BB Rumble. For those of you out there playing and keeping score, big room bucks will be delivered in some fashion to you when you are as smart as we drink we are. And we throw out a little pop trivia quote, how it relates to a jibber jabber and the flibba flabba. And if you can tell us, then you are the proud owner of Big Room Bucks, which could be traded in for various favors.
Right.
Go Buccos. Big Room Bucks.
Oh, it's totally right there.
Yeah.
And if you love our segment about what we're drinking, which we do every episode, you can participate by contributing a bottle in which you can send money in large sums to the bottom address right there. It's super easy to remember.
Super easy.
Because it's GoFund35D608, and everybody knows what that means.
Right.
So, you know,
drunk me.
You already have it memorized. Just walk down to your local post office and tell them, hey, can I use your internet? Do you have internet connection? Because I want to make a donation to that GoFundMe.
That's right.
Down to the library.
And they'll say,
Down to the
"Oh,
library.
you mean?
You can, yeah.
Are you here for CF35D608 also?" And you'll be like, "Why, yes, I am." And they're like, "Go drunk me," and you're like, "Go drunk me." Big room bucks, you got it, Bucko.
You guys, Bucko.
And then
you have
that's how
a
you
chump
have
for
big-
life. Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah. You have a friend for life.
With a postman or
Right.
woman, a post-human, someone who is post a human,
Somebody who was once human.
once human. Yes. So a chud.
A chud, if you will.
What 800 big room bucks? What is chud?
What does
And
chud,
what does it stand for?
Yes. What does chud stand? Oh,
800 big room bucko.
Dang, 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 dang.
Big
That's
dang,
right.
big dang, dang, fun.
If you stand for nothing, what will you fall for? Chud.
Ooh,
All right. Aaron Burr, sir.
sir.
10 big room bucks. What Broadway musical? So now you all know how to play. Excellent. Go drunk me. Go fund me. Go fund yourself with us. CF35D608. Rolls off the tongue. Speaking of rolling off the tongue, let's watch BB drink.
Yeah.
Wait. Can we make that? Can we make him bigger? Yes, we can.
Oh, yeah.
Good job.
look
on
at that. Good
Mm,
straw
fine.
work. Yep. See, manipulating the straw. Just a little pinch between the tongue and teeth.
Gum and cheek. Tongue.
Tonguing teeth.
Tongue and teeth.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Well, hey, everybody. Welcome back to the big room where you get to learn how we spend all of our other hours by being present with us during these
Few.
wee hours, these precious and few.
Yeah. What did everyone do this week? Anything fun?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Lots of
epic.
fun stuff all the time
Lots
happening in
of
our lives. We
Fun.
dance all
We
day
in this house. 600, what? What do you think? 6,000? 650 big room bucks.
Yeah.
Win those big room bucks. Win the big room bucks,
Wow.
people.
They're coming. Add
Correct
them up.
answer wins. All our viewers out there, you can leave it in the comments.
Thank
to
you.
win
Thank you.
the big room bucks.
Thank you. Thank you. So this week was a very interesting week. I feel like I had a big weekend leading up to the week. Day. What did I do? Don't remember. It was so great. Last weekend. I started a new TV series on Monday.
Okay.
Yeah, something called Sprung. You could look it up on IMDb. It's a television series. It's a comedy, and it's the writers that did My Name's Earl.
Okay.
Yeah, and the main character, who's a brilliant actor, and I can never remember his name. He was in the Deadwood series, is where I first saw this actor. I don't have my phone on me. I'd be pulling it up right now.
Okay.
He's the only actor in the series that was so interesting that they gave him 2 different roles.
Garrett Dillahunt.
That's the man. 1,000 big room bucks goes to BB.
Wow. Oh, my God.
Yes, indeed. Very good. Yep. He played 2. He had 2 roles in there, and they expected nobody to notice because he's that good. But he was also on a sitcom, which was hilarious.
Raising Hope.
Raising Hope. He was brilliant. I did it for the hugs, Kevin. I did it for the hugs.
Yeah.
Oh my God, dude. Rebecca, brilliant. Jafar loves it. Got me watching it back in the day.
Yeah,
And-
I don't think I've seen the last season yet. I've seen everything except the last season.
I don't know. I think Jafar has. I know I have not. But brilliant.
He was recently in the Fear the Walking Dead series, the spinoff.
That's when the article came in the Pittsburgh paper about this. That's the only thing they said after his name. And I'm like, it's Pittsburgh Zombie, of course. You know, that's all people know him as. Yeah.
Right.
Which was I saw the first episode of Fear the Walking Dead. It was very interesting.
Yeah.
He was in Raising Hope. That's right, Jafar. That's right, Jafar knows.
That's right.
Jafar knows all.
If you had been here 35 seconds ago, we would have called foul. You would have called foul.
Right.
We never talked about it.
Well, you would have got those big room bucks.
All right,
from
but you don't
BB
get them.
Rumble.
Yeah, I got them.
Big room bucks.
I do need far out there in the internet land.
Ding dang
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
Ding dang do. Yeah.
the
But anyway, I
first,
started. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was going to tell more.
no, go ahead. You started something.
Yeah, and they called me to do it, and they wanted to honor my life, and said we'll take what you can give us.
Cool.
And so again, Mondays and Tuesdays. So and on the second day,
Nice.
and on the second day, apparently there is a lot of artwork in this television series. Delay. So yesterday was spent making paintings. They brought out like 16 canvases for me of very large sizes.
What?
And yep, and like 6 examples of a style of art, to kind of do my version of.
Right.
And I spent the day painting, and
That's
I will be
awesome.
doing so until like the middle of September for this series. Just going in and on their dime, just fine art. And it's so good. It was such a great day. I came home just
Yeah.
ding. Had a Black Hat Moon meeting last night, and it was just on the top of the world still. I treated everybody really kindly. And but the interesting thing is that when you do something like that and you push it that far out into the world, show like big gratitude and excitement, more comes to you, because I get a phone call today from another independent film asking if I would do 2 paintings for them.
Nice.
Yeah, right. So, but they need it by Wednesday. So I had
today.
No, actually, they need it by Thursday. But the fall. Of next week, and that is for. It's a portrait playoff of who's that? She was the love interest in George of the Jungle. She has a higher pitched voice. She's blonde. Then she was at a lot of comedies. I'd have to pull it up. I don't know, but it's something for her. I just looked up who when they sent me the photographs.
George of the Jungle. Jeez.
Yeah, that's right. I'm going that far back, and that's another reference, which to the Doom Patrol. That's right.
Doom
Right.
Patrol.
Because of what's his face there. What's his
Brendan
name?
Fraser.
100. Oh, there you go. You get it. 100
Brendan.
big green bucks. Brendan Fraser.
Yeah.
BB King.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
But anyway, just
Dude, I've
great day.
enjoyed Doom Patrol up to this point. Yeah,
I'm-
I've enjoyed Doom Patrol.
yeah, I'm about 5 episodes in. I haven't come back to it yet because I started watching those Harley Quinns. Cartoons.
Yeah.
And some Rick and Morty, actually.
Nice.
Yep, I'm
Nice,
catching
yeah.
up to you guys eventually here. This is 40. She was in This Is 40 as well.
Don't know her. Can't think of her.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't have my all-knowing rectangle on me.
All right, that's fine. It's probably
But anyway, yeah, it's been a great week so far. And then so I'll be doing that those next 2 days. And after I complete both paintings by Friday afternoon, I will be driving to Frederick, Maryland, to the Crooked Knife Studios with one Dr. J to meet up with Productore. And we will be in the studio, like I mentioned last week, creating some new song.
President Simmons from I think the bottled city of Kandahar.
Hey.
Kandahar.
Yes, the bottled Cindy of Kendar. It's awesome. Yeah,
Hi.
nice.
Hi. I'm out on
Hey.
the front porch because it's gorgeous. It's a summer night, and you gotta soak up all of these while you can. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
And that flashing on her are the fireflies. Our fireflies are enormous.
They're
in Western
intense.
Pennsylvania.
They're huge this time of year.
Huge.
We will this will not from henceforth this will be dubbed our epilepsy episode.
Yeah.
Sorry, if it's too much, I can turn them off and sit in the dark.
Not for me. We're waiting for someone to accuse
I
us
had
of causing
I
a
had to
fit.
jump on because the delay was so bad. I was like trying to like answer things, and it was just taking too long. That actress
Yeah.
was also in This Is 40 with Paul Rudd.
Yeah. Who is that?
Does that
The
help?
actress?
The actress?
Yeah, the actor.
No, it doesn't help.
This is 40 with Paul Rudd. That's right. You're gonna come in hot.
Yep.
Oh, I think I know who you mean now. Was she in?
Bunch of comedies.
She's been in a bunch of comedies. He says.
Bunch.
Yeah. Her.
Was she her? Is it her? Is it her?
Mm-hmm.
Is it her? She coming in clear. I have to
To
find
her.
a lighter. I got to do a ceremonial.
Bad
thing.
one.
I don't think she has a name, but I know who you mean.
That's
Oh yeah,
correct.
that's right. That's right. She does.
It's not Gwyneth Paltrow.
No.
No, not nearly that well known.
And Gwyneth Paltrow is not Gwyneth Paltrow. She's now Pepper Potts.
Yeah. What's her crazy thing? Her crazy. What if she had that?
Candles that smell like her vagina?
Yeah, right. Is that her? That's her, right?
Yeah. What?
That is.
Hey, I'm gonna jump off for a minute. I'll see you guys in a minute.
What's
Okay.
buzzing?
I think that was her phone.
Oh, okay. It was audibly coming through. Yeah. Cool. Right on. So we lost both of them momentarily. Oh.
Here. Wizard Man! Summoned from the northern realms of Pennsylvania!
What?
Slay Dawn!
Slay down. I'm trying to see
Oh,
you
what,
guys. I can't see you.
what happened to the mug? Wait, here we
I see
go.
you now.
Hold on.
Hello. Hey, Brian.
There we go. Hey, where are you? Looks like an outdoor party on a lake.
Hold on. Live via
Sound-
satellite. There's going to be a little delay.
Wow, Jesus. You're very observant.
That's what happens. Yeah,
Can you
He
hear
drinks
me?
and he knows things.
I drink and I know things. That's it.
Major delay, but we can hear you in like a couple seconds late. But it's worth it. It's worth the wait.
No.
Should get that
Maybe
message.
move closer to the Wi-Fi cloud projector.
The,
Yeah.
the cloud projector. Yeah.
Climb an antenna like Gilbert Grape.
That's the pause I'm using right there.
That's it.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Most
That'll
people
get
stare
us
at me like
viewers.
that
That's
when
the
I'm
one that
talking.
gets us some viewers.
Yeah,
When I'm talking and I start talking about spirituality and quantum physics, that's the look I usually get. Yeah,
yeah,
that one. Right there.
yeah.
So where are you, Sladom? Wait for it.
I think you have a choice of 2 different freeze frames that you can use from now, bro.
Yeah,
We might have lost her.
it's possible.
But I think she's by the look of the background and the size of those fireflies behind her. I believe there's a Great Lake around her somewhere.
I'm literally in the middle.
Oh, I keep cutting out.
Audio
Someone-
is coming.
Do you need our help? Yes.
Are they hurting you?
Is someone threatening you? I think so.
Don't move.
Don't move. Keep your earphones
They,
in and blink. Or no, wait.
they
Stay mo-
appear to have used some type of freeze ray on you.
if you
Are
need
you-
help,
Are you still
Stay-
breathing?
stay motionless. If you need help, stay
put.
motionless.
And we'll be there in, I think it's like 2 hours
Roughly 2 hours.
after our broadcast.
Don't worry though. Don't worry.
Don't worry, just stay froze.
Just stay
It works for
frozen.
possums, it'll work for you.
So I intended to send her a link, the join link, and
You're back.
oh, no.
Hey!
I got Wi-Fi now.
Oh, that's much
Boom,
faster.
for
There you
real.
go.
Oh yeah, you're in real time.
Oh yeah, that's much better.
Oh yeah.
Everyone
So
knows
much
straight
better.
on. So,
Oh, you want to follow somebody? Follow this person.
and this one, 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 and this one,
And
and
this
this,
one.
and
And
this.
that one. And that one. And that one.
That's it. That's it. So where you at?
I'm in Erie, like
Proper.
and some hotels and stuff. Like, okay, I'm at Oliver's in Erie, where it's like a beer place.
Beery.
Outside
That place is
bar.
called
Yeah, a lot of
Beery.
country music playing.
Oh
no.
Sorry.
A lot of love the trucking.
Is that a trucker song you're singing?
It is. It's Trucker My Girl.
That's a basic country song right there.
That's the recipe.
Yeah.
Whiskey, truck, tractor girl.
Hey.
Check you for ticks.
Yeah,
Take them off.
how dare me.
Ding dang.
Check you for tits.
Ding dang do.
Oh.
Salute, America.
Salute.
America. So anyway, that's
What's
great.
happening, Carol Baskin? So yeah, the water is cute and everything. I'm not like at Pascal.
Lake Presque Isle. Presque Isle. That's right. I love that place.
I was there like 2 years ago, and I was telling my family, and they were like, Mariah, because we just went to Seven Springs, and they were like, oh, I mean, Dawn, whatever. And they were like, we're gonna go to Erie. You should come with us. And I'm like, okay. I'm all about the family time, you know,
Yes,
and that stuff, but they don't know that there's like nothing to do over here. So I was just like, oh, are you going to Erie? And I was like, oh, it's gonna be so fun. And then they realized that everything is like at least 30 minutes away. Like even like the mall to like, you know, like the hotel I was staying at, like around like the nicer parts, but like all the stuff that they want to do is like 30 minutes drive away.
Is not Erie.
It's not like, at all. Like even if like that, going across the lake is like 22 minutes. And you're like,
Yeah.
why is it that far away?
So Jafar growing up, she grew up around the Finger Lake areas, and her grandparents grew up, well, in Pittsburgh area. And so they would meet at Presque Isle in the summer. She would drive down and they would meet there, and they would spend the day on the beach, and they would go to, there is a habitat center there. There is a lighthouse that's really great. You can get molested by a lighthouse worker. No, it's great. It's great. It's legal. And but there is a water park there called.
Well, he just like slap your. He pat you on the ass as you're like
as you
walking
go.
up the stairs. You just stand
the styro spare cases.
That's cute.
Yeah, Charlie Watts on your ass.
Just she touches.
He's like,
R.I.P. Charlie Watts, huh?
Yeah, Charlie Watts. No, but there is an amazing water park there, and
it's closed.
Thank you, COVID.
Exact COVID, or as the Kardashians say, panorama.
Oh,
the panorama.
That's great. The panorama.
Seeing as how you are out and about in the world and could literally have anything in your hand or cup right now, I feel it is necessary that we ask, what are you drinking?
Drinking over there.
I'm drinking Jack Daniels on the rocks.
Nice. On the rocks.
Drinking Jack Daniels through a straw.
2 straws.
I'm fancy. I can't mess with the
She's the first girl to sing on the check. That's right. She's the one bringing the photos of the yard.
Nice.
See, when they always give me 2 straws like that, I just assumed it was 1 for each nostril, and I drowned a little.
It faster. Right?
Gotcha.
Insert right there.
I thought it was just like siphoning gasoline out of a tank. It just creates like a constant loop from the glass, in and out, just loops. It really works. Gets you really drunk.
You'll definitely pass out.
Right?
Yeah,
you'll pass out inevitably.
Or you can put one in your mouth and one in your nose.
That's what I'm saying.
And practice your circular breathing.
Yes.
Okay,
wow,
gotcha.
it's like aligning all my chakras.
Boom, for real. Jack Daniel style. America.
It's drunking up all of your chakras.
That's right.
Nice.
So if you would like to have us drink out of 2 straws and see if our science experiment will work, please Hello. Please go to the GoFundMe. It rolls off the tongue. Say it with me. CF35D608.
608. Everybody knows that
Everybody
number.
knows it.
So wait.
It's tattooed.
C535D608. You sing it.
CF35D608. Look, I got it tattooed right here in my arm.
CF35D608.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yes, you can make people
Rolls
drink
off
from
the
all
tongue.
over the world or all over
Look.
Pennsylvania.
Look,
Exactly.
we made it that for a
Please,
reason.
please help us.
Please.
This world
Starving.
this world does not need a sober big room.
No.
No.
No,
about
nobody
that.
needs that.
No, way too many of
Who
those
wants
in
that?
the world.
Nobody wants that in the world.
Nobody wants
There's lots of those in the world. You know what they're called? Orphanages.
Oh. And there's fluorescent lighting and sadness. That's all that
Sadness,
I know. They
beige
all wear
walls.
the result of
pinafores
that.
and shit.
Yes.
Right?
Uh-huh. That's
Actual
right.
pinafore.
Mhm. So wonderful. All right.
Yeah,
BB, how
wonderful to see you, Slay.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We were just running down our weeks. Actually, I was talking a lot, and I would like to hear what everybody else's last week was doing for you. BB, what the hell did you do last week?
What did you do?
Last week was pretty much just a work and maintenance week. Didn't do anything
Sexy.
super. Yeah, didn't do anything super fun. Got Karen's mom. Oh, I got my. That was last week, right? Last week I got my my booster vaccination.
Yeah, and you survived the whole big room night too.
Yeah, it was. Although let me tell you, man, from Thursday on,
Yeah, broken.
I've just been falling asleep every night.
Oh, every night.
Every.
Most humans actually do that, but not
Yeah,
vegans.
no, not this way. It's been like right around this time. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Sleep every night.
Sleep every night.
How do you guys do it?
9:30. No matter what I'm doing, my eyes are just like,
Oh, nappy time.
that's it.
nappy time.
I'm asleep in the chair for an hour.
No, that's
Yeah.
probably adorable.
But now I'm fine. I'm feeling good now. Took Karen's mom to go get her booster vaccination.
Do it.
Yes.
Do it. Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it. 600 big room bucks. What movie
Oh,
is that?
yes, you did it.
But that was the person sitting next to her straw and
Right.
drink. When they come back from the restroom, they'll be
I'm all about the
surprised.
COVID shit.
Right.
But anyway, what was he talking about?
Immunity. He gave Karen's mom COVID.
COVID, yeah. In the
Oh,
form
man.
of a booster vaccination.
Yeah,
So that was good.
that's good.
But yeah, other than that, just a lot of work. We did a lot of work, had a lot of talking with my supervisor and stuff, and busy work. And didn't do anything. I went out to eat a couple times. Now we're awesome.
Uh-huh.
So just a pretty average week. I had a good week gambling, so won a few $100 there.
Hey,
But
you a couple $100 to gambling. It ain't
That's-
like
yeah,
nothing.
that's-
It's a pretty good. A couple $100.
yeah, but I got my first ever.
pretty good.
Got my first ever NFT on the internet.
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
Explain to the viewers and Dom what that means.
Yeah, to our listener in Minnesota, what does that mean?
The what are they, non-fungible tokens?
Fungible.
Non-fungible tokens.
Toadies.
Can't be funging on those tokens.
No
Nope,
fudgies
not-
on the
No
toadies.
They are non-fungible.
Can't
Yep.
fudge your toadies.
I own my
You can
first
funge
one
the
now.
fuck out of some
So-
other tokens, but these ones, no funging
Okay.
allowed.
Okay, so I want to know what nobody else can funge that you can funge. What token is that only you can funge?
Oh, I had the first release. I won one of 5,000 limited. Yeah, that was it. Limited to 5,000. Her name is Naomi Osaka. You guys probably don't know her.
God damn, she sounds
But-
sexy.
That's a
No,
great name.
Yeah, that's a good name. That's a
Samurai
really-
name.
Naomi Osaka is the current number one female tennis player in the world.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
she's cute.
yeah, Japanese, and is dominating the circuit. Yeah, dominating the
it's
circuit
good.
right now.
Okay.
But
So
she has
is it like an upskirt shot of the tennis?
no, it's just a
What-
picture
what
of her and an autograph. There's 5,000
Schoolgirl?
of them. Apparently, yeah.
That's
Like-
pretty cool.
Yeah, so I have that in my, I have that in my DraftKings marketplace portfolio now.
Nice.
Very cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So how much did it go up?
Brag appeal. Brag appeal.
I don't know. I like I said, I won mine, but the initial drop was 5,000. There won't be any subsequent drops. They were sold at $12, and then like today they were selling for $48.
Wow, nice.
So I just listed mine at $444 because she's won 4 Grand Slams. So I figured 4 Grand Slams, $444. Someone wants it, I'll take that. Yeah,
That's great. All right.
but yeah, so that was fun. That was
Ninja
fun.
tennis autograph. That's awesome. I didn't know Ninja tennis was a thing. That's really cool.
Right? Yeah.
I love it.
But other than that, just a pretty basic week. Going to a thing later tomorrow. I don't remember. Coming up soon. There's a
nap.
a bourbon release party is happening
Nice.
at the
What?
distillery.
Where? In the Berg?
Yeah, the distillery.
I want to go.
Wiggle.
Yeah, Wiggle.
Oh.
Strip distracts.
Oh wait, those bourbon release parties. It's like, yeah, you just get like 1 drink or 2, right?
Yeah, you get like one drink that they're making, and then you get to pick one that you want them to make.
And then you get a little food, like a little bit of food.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So when is it?
Tomorrow, maybe?
Really?
It's after a nap. Sometime after a nap.
Yeah, I think it's tomorrow.
Sweet.
At-
I'll be there.
I'll be there. Smallman Street.
You won't be
But
there.
that's
Too.
it.
You're gonna be making paintings.
Well,
I really didn't.
what time you gonna be there? Because I can roll up on you.
She will. She'll surprise the hell out of you. She
Yeah,
just
she's
shows up
probably-
like, boom, I'm in Erie. Eh.
It's I think it runs 4:30 to 8:30.
Unfortunately.
Wow, 4-hour
Oh wait,
event.
4:30 to 8:30. I heard 4:30, and my brain had to process. I think that's definitely doable.
That's 4-hour event. That's like pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think
Do
the
they
idea is
hold, do they have like charcuterie boards?
Mm.
No, I think they just have
cheeses?
nachos.
Various assorted cheeses.
Yeah.
Nachos. That's all they're selling, I think.
Nachos.
Well, that is not a charcuterie
Got
board.
assorted chips with cheese.
No.
Assorted melted question mark cheese.
Pastrami nachos.
Orange. We got orange.
You got the
And
Tostitos
we have
in the
pump.
bottle at Giant Eagle.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love that shit. I love those. I
Nope.
love that.
No.
I like to be bougie sometimes, it's Wiggle, like I'm trying to get some bougie cheese.
Bougie cheese. Bougie cheese.
All right.
Charcuterie.
Sometimes
Cheese
she's
whiz.
ratchet.
I'm a big fan of
Sometimes
cheese whiz.
Sometimes she's bougie. Sometimes she's ratchet.
Boom.
Exactly.
Boom. Boom. Got
Yeah,
it all. Got it all.
she works both. Yeah, she's both
Thank
ends
you.
of the field right now.
I just said at random. I just said to K-Rock yesterday. I gotta get myself some fucking cheese whiz. I can't remember.
She's right.
I,
You're
I
right.
can't. I can't remember the last time I had. I was like, I don't remember the last time I had cheese whiz. I bet it's been 20 years since I've had any cheese whiz.
Especially
there's a
cheese whiz
reason
on spam cubes.
There's a reason you haven't had cheese whiz, Bri, in 20
Yeah.
years. It's
Cheese
just
whiz was
cheese
delicious.
You gotta try shit like that
Came
once
out in
every
a
20
star
years.
pattern.
Once every 20 years, you gotta try it.
Okay, that's true.
Was it like
Yeah.
what are the things called? Little pastries that come in like plastic.
Funnel. What do they call them?
Rope.
The
The road
They
cheese.
call it. It's a pastry.
Jafar.
It's a.
String cheese.
No,
It's a ho-ho. It's a.
Oh,
Toady. It's
ding
a-
dong.
we'll call it a
Ding dong,
star
yo.
hole. It's like a star hole.
It's like,
You know
No,
what I'm
it's
talking
Twinkie.
about.
Oh, I know what you're
A
talking
Twinkie.
about.
It's a Twinkie.
Twinkie.
You got it right. 10 points
Star
for you.
hole.
10 points.
All right.
Yeah,
Flip
it's
and dice,
like
flip.
Twinkies.
Mm-hmm.
Zombieland Twinkies.
Right.
Did Twinkies ever capitalize on that opportunity? Did they create
Make a
boxes that
comeback?
were like, hey, we're making special Zombieland Twinkies?
I
There
don't think
wasn't
they
a
did.
single Twinkie when that dude opened up that truck. There wasn't not one single Twinkie in
Snowballs.
there. Yeah,
Snowballs.
it was everything that
Snowballs.
he did not
That's
want.
right. That's all he wanted. I fucking snowball.
No, he wanted
But
Twinkies,
they-
but
but
that's
they
all he
meant-
had.
He
was
wanted the
snowballs.
Twinkies, but all they
Yeah.
had was the snowballs. Yeah.
Oh,
Weird.
really? God dang it.
Yeah, they opened up that.
Mm.
They opened up that truck and it was nothing but snowballs.
It was just snowballs.
Oh,
Right.
Can't
Yeah.
that
remember.
movie was really
It was
good.
filled with like zebra cakes. Remember those?
Yeah, zebra cakes. Ho-hos were the go-to. It was Twinkies
Oh,
and
yeah.
ho-hos.
Yeah, ho-hos, yeah.
Ho-hos, cosmic brownies,
I don't know cosmic brownies. I've had some recently though.
Yo,
oatmeal cream pies is the best one. That's the
those
the
were
oatmeal,
good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
those
just
things are
gooey.
pretty good.
Oh,
You're right.
Wow, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, they had that cream and they were like all foldy and soft.
Uh-huh. Yeah, or malleable.
Again, probably a very close shelf
the
life to the
bougiest
Twinkie.
of that brand, of course.
Yeah.
Of Debbie's.
Little
The
Debbie was
oatmeal-
hot.
Yeah, Little Debbie's is the oatmeal
That's when I was a
cream
kid.
pie.
Indeed,
Yeah.
I'm in with that. So, ad hoc. Do you
Good bus
remember?
stops,
When,
yeah.
do you remember when we were wee lads? There was a baker that would come around in his van, and it was. I think he'd bring eggs from local farms, and he would have a
Wow.
bunch of pastries.
I don't.
Yeah,
I
he would
remember
make-
the produce guy that had a little truck. You know,
I
they
don't
would,
remember the produce.
yeah,
guy.
like so they would just drive through the streets of Cambria City and be
I
like,
got
hey.
the produce.
Yeah, it's like the same thing as an ice cream man, but for
Right.
adults. They had fresh
Yeah,
produce.
yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
yeah.
And then there was a bell that would ring, and you come out and be like, "Oh, corn, tomatoes." You didn't have to go anywhere. You didn't have to go to the farmer's market. Like they're just in your street. It's a
You know,
fucking great
that's-
idea,
That's
actually.
not a bad idea, especially with the food truck thing going on.
Yeah,
you know what
like
I mean? You just
organic
have
shits.
local.
Because you always forget. Like you forget when it's like, oh, farmer's market was yesterday. Shit, I forgot. It's like usually one day a week in various neighborhoods.
It'd be the farmers mobile market.
Farmer mobile market.
Copyrighted. A copyright.
No.
You
Trademark,
out there.
trademark.
Trademark. TM.
Okay.
Damn.
Patent pending.
Yes.
Cover all the bases there. Go to market with that.
That's not a bad idea. And then tie that in with Uber at the same time.
Oh, snap-a-lish.
Mhm,
I like
You
it.
could have a salad bar in your Uber.
Sage. Oh, maybe this is the future of sage. Fresh
Right.
sage, and fresh
Sage.
vegetables at
Fresh
your
salad.
door.
Fresh salad bar.
Come on.
Oh, uh-huh.
Salad,
What
Came up
uh-huh.
with all
How
the
about fresh like sage from the culture shop at your door?
Uh-huh.
I
The
don't know.
yeah.
apothecary.
That kind of makes sense to me.
Yeah, well,
you
People,
Yeah, you
people
don't wanna
like
be
to
too literal.
spiritual.
Right.
yeah. That's not a bad idea, though.
No, it's
nah,
not.
it seems like it should work, right?
Yeah, let's wrap it
Yeah.
up. It's like a little one, a little friend.
All right. You know, we should really stop every other thing that we've had planned and
Right.
just go all in on this one.
Just all focused down
That-
on this.
And,
Yeah,
and
we've been
then
focused
and then
on
for the
this.
kids, we'll also carry Twinkies and oat milk cream pies.
Because you could buy them in bulk and ain't going to go bad
They
before
ain't
that
gonna go
kid-
bad.
before everybody's dead.
It's like McDonald's.
And we'll have them like in
Like
little
Mac
bins so the
Doodle.
kids get to like, you have to either crawl under the truck and get them or like on top of the truck.
That's great.
You gotta make it a little dangerous for the kids. They love
Yeah.
that.
They love
we
the danger.
can't be
Kids love
final
danger.
destinationing these kids.
You might get
all
burnt
right?
on
That's
destination.
liability.
Yeah, it's okay. You might get burned on the muffler. Muffler's hot. Have an adventure, kids. Somewhere down there's a cream pie for you.
Sign this first. Sign this.
Sign this and go hunting.
Yeah, sign this and go crawling.
That's great.
All right, everybody clear? Everybody clear?
Yeah. All right, we're pulling out.
Pulling out.
If you haven't found it by now, we're moving.
We're moving.
Hello down there. All right.
If you
just
got a
pull out.
skateboard, you can hang on the bumper, but we're going.
We're going.
Get your skateboard, kids. Bumper's full. Bumper's full. Gotta wait till the next block. Take turns.
Stop melting your Tootsie Rolls on our muffler.
Making me hungry.
Makes me hungry.
Delicious up here.
Can't drive when I'm hungry.
Tootsie Roll.
Tootsie Roll. Is there a more stay in the time song Tootsie Roll?
Tootsie Roll. Yes, there is.
Tootsie
You're right.
Roll.
Tootsie
Yeah.
Roll.
That's that one song. I like that song.
I like
Sing it.
Tootsie Roll.
Let me
Tootsie
see
Roll.
that Tootsie Roll.
Chocolate.
My love.
Nice.
Give me some of your.
Right,
Chocolate.
right.
What you waiting for, baby?
BB.
Tell us how brilliant you are.
What happened?
Tell us how brilliant you are. She wants to know. The world needs to know.
It's difficult. It's difficult to put into words.
Oh my God,
For-
it's difficult to
for
be
your simple
brilliant. God
mind.
damn, it's Elon Musk ass. Oh my God.
I just watched a thing on Elon Musk. It just kind of came across, but it was really good. It's like all the shit, like, like his relationships and then like the psychology. And some of his interviews are so good. He just like,
Some
I
of
don't
them
know,
are
man.
not, but
some of them not, but
some of them are not so
it was a
good.
good compilation. I very much enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask, you sent Slay, BB, you sent Slay's link to some things that I don't think she got to check out. And last week we talked about maybe reading one of your stories.
Oh, okay.
That last one that you wrote might be good, It's like real short.
The
You know which one I like the best? The short one.
short one.
I mean,
That's my favorite.
we got time.
Yeah.
We do have an hour and 20
There's
minutes.
subliminal messages and everything.
Oh
The
yeah.
The poem one that was inspired by the music thing, or
Yeah, like with
No.
I was telling her like how you showed the images, and then that one.
that one.
Oh, and I was also telling her about explain the thing
You
about
should
the
read the
music.
one that you
'cause I
won.
did a bad job about that.
The one that won.
Hey, I know that guy.
You know
No,
that
you
guy?
don't.
Everyone knows that guy. He's that guy.
He's that dude.
He's that guy.
He's that bro.
He
loves
is.
you.
The
He
creeping.
loves you.
I
Is he
thought
creeping?
so.
Is he
He was
creeping?
looking at me like that, and I was like, no, he couldn't. But did he say anything about? Did he ask about me? Did he ask about me? What did he say?
I mean, I don't know what y'all did like last year, but
He remembers.
telling me all about it. Like I don't know, Tika, I don't know what you be doing, but like I know what you be doing.
Nice.
Don't
He's
you?
marvelous.
You know what
You
you
should
be doing.
You should hear
You
him
know
sing.
what he be doing.
You should.
Tika. Oh, he just said something else. He just
Oh, then maybe.
crazy. Just
Sorry, no,
like that.
wasn't him. Wasn't him.
You don't
Oh,
know
that guy. No, not
You
that
don't
guy.
know-
You don't talk to that guy.
Yeah.
That was the
Nobody
wrong
talks to
guy.
that
Yeah.
guy. Yeah.
Nice.
Anyway.
Nice.
Yeah,
Read
you
him
should read the
back
one that you won. The one that you won. The one.
No,
Honey,
yeah,
the
no,
one that you
BB,
won.
explain
the one
the
you
thing
won.
with like I was telling her, it's like they give you a subject and then you write and then there's like music that's produced. That one. Tell her about that one.
Oh, that's two different things. I think
There are two different things.
They
Yeah.
are
yeah.
two different.
There's a magazine that's been around since the 50s called Space and Time magazine, which I just found out actually is referenced in the limited edition Almost Famous movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
I love that movie. With Penny Lane.
Yeah, in the Almost Famous movie, there's a scene that's edited out where they're going over the story that the main character is writing,
Mhm.
and in it he writes that the guitarist, whatever the guitarist's name was, sits on the bus reading a copy of Space and Time magazine, and it's that magazine.
That's awesome.
Cool.
But there's a magazine called Space and Time, and they publish like quarterly, like four issues per year. They've been around since the 50s, and this year they're trying this. They're calling it the Iron Writers Challenge, where every month, on the first of the month, they put up 4 pictures, they put up 4 inputs. Could be 3 pictures and some music, or it could be 3 pictures and a piece of like a sound effect. Could be 4 pictures, could be 3 pictures of that color. Could be any number of things like that. And they put it up on the first. Then you have 7 days to create a story less than 1,000 words long that works all of those inputs into your story, and then you put it up on the website. Then they vote on it, and whoever gets the most votes wins for that month. And then there's a quarterly challenge where if you win for one of the months, then you go into a competition for the quarter. And I wound up winning the month of July. And so coming up here in September, I'll be in the quarterly competition. And if I win that, I'll go to the yearly competition, which is
That's
pretty
right, you
cool.
will.
But yeah, I can send you a link to that website as well if you're interested in creating a story on that.
Yeah. So
Answer my question. I was like, you know, tell me how brilliant you are. And you're just like, oh yeah, I just publish everything that I write.
I don't. That's
Yeah, I am just
No,
like,
no.
well, okay.
That- no, do not at all.
It's like
I
sitting at a bar, like drinking like Southern Tier, you know, like literally just like publishing articles. I'm like,
No, dude. It is remarkable the number of things that I write and submit that do not get published.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I mean, like, it is a constant. It's not quite right for what we're looking for here. You know, but
You talk about the monk too much again. We told
Right,
you
like-
your last submission. You can't keep writing about that guy.
right, too much of the monk.
you can't
it's
keep
not
writing
even
about
bragging. It's literally the truth. You just like, yeah, I did A, B, and C, and then I got her from X, Y, and Z. Wait.
Yeah.
C, X, Y, Z. Okay.
I
I don't know. That's a
I
little
don't know.
much. That's a little much. But you did it. So
Yay!
that's amazing.
Yay, baby.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
ABF, solving F for A. I don't fucking know.
The point is that link that I sent you though. That link that I sent you though, if you get to that, if you sign up for that author publish website, there are lots of opportunities, lots of openings, lots of different directions you could head off in and write something. And even if you don't get it published, you still have it. And then you're just
You
building
got
up
it.
your library on things that might come up down the road where someone goes, hey, I'm looking for this. Hey, I got something like that. You know, you already got it written. So,
Mhm.
you know,
Keep building them up.
keep
They'll
building
fit
them up.
in.
Yeah, keep building them up. 'Cause I think I've only had six things published so far, and I don't know how many I've written, but
6.
I think 6. Yeah,
Keyword
At least.
only.
You got 6 published so far, and I've written like half a dozen.
yeah. I've written like a baker's dozen or something like that. I don't know.
Half a baker's dozen.
Half a baker's dozen.
Because I'm midway through the one.
Midway through the.
I think it's scheduled to be published once I finish it. It's about the monk
It's about the monk again. But,
for Monk magazine. Was it Space and Monk?
Fishing monk.
Monk in space. Hey, it's that guy.
Yay!
Super Italian man. Isn't this the most Italian ass man you've ever seen?
I'm German, full-blooded German.
Yeah.
Sometimes too.
Oops.
I'm false. When I go to Mexico, they talk to me in Spanish.
You're everything.
Yeah.
He's
I don't know.
everything.
You
He's
racially
everything, man.
ambiguous white person. I don't know.
Ambiguous white.
I mean, you
All right, what's going on? I can't hear it.
you can't hear.
Yeah, I know I can't.
This is a
Where is it?
podcast.
Oh,
Yeah, but you can be you can be 9, or you can be Spain. You can be, I don't know.
I don't care. I'm just a person. I'm a good person.
That's right.
I'm a
Good
good person.
job.
Yeah, that's all.
That's
No
right.
matter what nationality I am, I'm a good person.
Right.
That's
I like to
right.
Hang out and have fun.
I don't
That's
know. I'm
right.
just telling you, the mustache makes you look like super like pizza per Mamma Mia.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know what. See, I've been told everything.
I like it.
You know, look
I like
Burt
it.
Reynolds sometimes back in
Ah.
the day.
Uh-huh. Cock.
I'm out of Mexico a lot because I got a place in Mexico, and they always talk Spanish to me, and I go, "No español." You're on me on it for 20 years. I still don't speak Spanish.
I don't know.
Well,
sir, what are you drinking? Is that ginger ale? Is there alcohol?
Wait.
Crown.
Oh, wait, bring it up.
Wait.
Wait, hold on. You got to ask
we're
him.
about to do a segment for you.
Okay, ready? Here you go.
Wait.
So, Mustachio, what
Are
you
drinking?
What are we drinking?
Crown Royal and 7-Up.
Crown Royal
Perfect.
and 7-Up.
That's right. It's the drink
You like
of
it- you like
the
it a
Mexican
little winey?
mustaches.
No, I don't like
Mexico
that.
mustaches.
That's a,
Mhm.
You like it a little limey? You like it a little sweet or whatever?
How do you like
I
it?
usually drink VO, but they only have Crown here. But I like Crown too, though. Crown's a good. Good
That's
whiskey.
limey. It's royalty. Wonderful.
It's like a wedding drink. It's
Awesome.
almost like a 7 and 7.
Hi,
Yeah,
give me a
it's
high
good.
five for
I
the
will, man.
podcast.
Eh,
Got me up, bro.
And I'm a yachter. I have a boat.
Are you a Yinzer?
You-
Oh, you're a yachter.
Yachter. Yeah.
Yachter. Is
Oh.
it Yacht Rock?
So
Ask
you got
him-
a yacht.
Michael McDonald or Christopher Cross? Quick.
Michael McDonald or Christopher Cross?
Which do you prefer?
I love Christopher Cross.
Christopher Cross.
All right. All right.
I guess that was the right
That's right.
answer.
That's
I'm not
good.
rich enough
Good.
to know what any of these people mean.
I'm just giving him
Oh,
thumbs up
wait,
because
you know what?
he's
Who sings?
there.
I think it might be Michael McDonald sings "Love Is in the Air." Doesn't he sing that?
love is in the
Michael
air.
McDonald sings "Love Is in the Air."
No.
Yes.
I love
No.
that song.
Yes.
Love
No.
it.
Just tell him yes.
I was
Give him,
gonna
give
say
him yes
yes.
for everything.
Yeah.
They do say that.
Yeah.
What about
I love that song. Michael
who
McDonald
sings?
loves it.
Who sings? Who
Hey,
sings
where I
the
look
love boat?
Love boat.
Soon we'll be making
Bring
another
I'm
another
terrible
run.
when people sing songs, but I think it's Michael McDonald that sings that.
It's not.
"Love Is in the Air."
It's
Love's
not.
in the air. Where is
Everywhere
that?
you look around. What is that? Hey, Burt Bacharach. Tell him it's Burt Bacharach.
Burke Bacharach.
What?
That sounds wrong.
Bacharach?
No,
It's wrong.
Michael McDonald. There's a couple people singing a song, but the one I like is I think.
Michael McDonald sings it. You sure it's not Celine Dion or some shit?
No, I'm pretty sure it's Michael McDonald.
Oh.
Tell him it's Melly
You
Mel.
sure it's not Barbara Streisand?
No, it's not.
Oh, really? Okay. Nice to meet you, sir.
You too. What's your
I'm a
name?
lesbian.
That's all right.
Good.
What's wrong with that? That's quite a few friends that love you.
I know. I
Well,
love
you
me
got
some
more
lesbians. Cheers.
What about John Paul Young?
What about John Paul Gaultier?
No.
Oh, you know
not
what?
you.
John Paul Jones.
John Paul Jones from Led
John
Zeppelin.
Paul Jones
Say, hey,
sings-
that's Led Zeppelin. John
John
Jo-
Paul Jones sings "Love Is in the Air" too.
John Paul
I thought it was
Young.
Michael McDonald.
Young.
John Paul Young, yes.
John Paul Young.
Or John Paul.
Young.
Young. John Paul
Young.
Jones is from Led
Young,
Zeppelin.
yeah, John Paul Young.
That's it.
Yeah.
Might be
That's
"Love
it.
Is in the Air."
That's
the
it.
That's
version
it.
I might
Love
like.
Is in
Yeah,
the Air.
yeah, that's
He
the
might
version
like
I
that one.
Yeah.
That's
right.
it.
Ask him.
Got
Ask him how he feels about Charlie Watts.
What about Charlie Watts?
How's he feel?
I'm not big on knowing groups.
Rolling Stones.
I
Rolling
don't do
Stones. The
that.
Rolling Stones.
The Rolling Stones.
I'm not a big fan of Stones. No, I'm a big
Okay,
fan of
it's Yacht Rock.
Ask him about Kenny Loggins.
Stuff.
What about Kenny Loggins?
Top Gun.
Loggins
I
Messina.
country. I don't like hip hop, but I do like. I grew up with Blue Oyster Cult,
OC.
Priest.
Judas Priest.
Judas Priest.
Stuff like- my first concert was Boston in 1977, which was great.
1977.
That's awesome.
Okay.
Me
That's
and
awesome.
Tell me you
Oh,
were
man.
like 5 years old.
No,
Me
I was
and
in
the
seventh
monk.
grade.
12.
That's 12.
Damn.
12 years old.
Yeah. I was 5 in 77.
We were
I
fighting.
hope
We were
so.
fighting for our lives in '77.
We were the Johnstown Flood. Say,
Me-
tell them we were in the
me-
Johnstown
Rick
Flood.
Springfield on my
Yeah,
phone.
me, the monk, and Ad Hoc were fighting for our
He was
lives.
doing that art. I'm not
I
gonna
was
say
a big Rick Springfield fan.
that.
Tell them I wish I had Jesse's girl too.
Rick Springfield versus Kenny Loggins. Who's better?
Rick Springfield versus Kenny Loggins. Who is better?
I'm a big fan of Kenny Loggins either.
And Rick Springfield it is.
All right. Rick Springfield or Van Halen?
And my buddy was there, and we took him on the boat for the day. That was it.
And we murdered him.
And we never saw our buddy again. We said goodbye to our buddy that day.
On this podcast with.
What's that?
What?
Who are all these people you're on a podcast with?
Famous people. Just say they're famous.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Do I not look
It's us.
famous?
I don't.
This is what famous people look like nowadays.
Almost famous.
Almost famous. There it is. 200 big room bucks.
Tika Tika, Fry Fry, and then Apple. They're all artists. We're all artists.
That's great.
Ask him if he'd like to win some big room bucks. We got a question for him.
It involves Rick Springfield.
Yes.
Van Halen.
Ask him. Okay. For 600 big room
I'm
bucks.
somebody though.
You guys got to look this up though. What soap opera was Rick Springfield on?
From Erie?
For 600 big room bucks. This is for the podcast. Okay. For 600 big room bucks.
You know Rick Springfield, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I met him personally.
Okay,
That was
Yeah.
eons
I'm
ago.
pleading the fifth. All right.
That's eons ago.
What soap opera was he from? Which one?
Oh, I don't watch soap operas. I have no idea.
What do
But
you
he
do?
what?
Do you
Well,
just
this is
ride on your
800
yacht or something?
Oh
I'm
no,
a
she's gonna get
contractor
beat
for
up.
FedEx.
Yeah, she said.
I'm an independent contractor for FedEx. I own.
I don't even.
I
I
own a
don't
bunch
even
of
know
trucks.
how to put up a shelf. So.
Oh.
That's-
I imagine
Wait,
you have
do
no
like
idea
contract
how
shit,
to
or
untie
do you
yourself
like
then.
Well,
Uh-oh.
a lot of people don't realize this, but all the FedEx trucks you see out there are independently owned by private
Him.
individuals. Like
And Rick
FedEx-
Springfield. Like Rick
FedEx
Springfield.
doesn't own them.
FedEx ground.
FedEx ground.
The only people that actually work for FedEx is Federal Express and FedEx Freight. All the semis and all
The
the other
Federal
trucks
Republic.
you see out there on the road are private contractors like myself that own. That
so
work
you're
for
not
FedEx.
like building shit. You're building shit like.
No, we deliver the
virtually?
packages for FedEx.
Okay.
Yeah.
The
But
FedEx
you're
ground.
not like with wood and like.
Me and
nails
my brother
and
have
stuff.
over 40
That's a different kind
trucks.
of contractor.
Yeah.
Me,
The English language is so
yeah.
hard.
Me and my brother have over 40 trucks.
No,
it would
it's
take
not
them
a certain,
forever.
it's a-
It would take them forever to figure out which one you're in. It's gonna take them a long time to
is it
figure out
called
which
when
truck you're
it's
in.
the same word, but it means different things.
Synonyms.
Hey, Slay.
Acronyms.
Is
Just
that
like
a
Dan
synonym?
Aykroyd.
A synonym
Slay.
means the same thing, but different words,
Slay.
Yeah.
different meanings, right?
It's like, listen, no matter
Right now,
what
your
path,
skin
no matter
looks
what
like
path,
cinnamon.
no matter what path the
That's what he
universe
said.
goes down, don't go on a yacht tonight. Zero
mean,
chance.
I
No.
I
No,
don't
there's no-
be doing that Jason Michael Myers shit. You
Yeah.
understand? I'm black.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't go in the woods. I don't go in the water.
No, do
I
not
don't
go in the water.
I don't go in the
Oh, sweet.
I don't go in none of that shit. We don't do that, okay? We don't go camping. We don't do none of that shit.
Here
So,
comes the
you best believe
here
that
comes the
I'm not
pitch.
I'm not
Here
going
here
to
comes
no
the
boat tonight.
pitch. Here
I
comes the
would if
pitch.
I wanted to, but I'm not going on no boat.
Wait, let's let him
I'm
make
going
this
to drink
pitch.
my beer and I'm going to go to my hotel room and finish my wine. So that's what
She
I'm
could
doing.
come down and have a cocktail and she would have nothing to worry about. I'm
See?
a
It's-
stand-up person.
You're a stand-up guy.
I am.
I'm a lesbian.
On the yacht.
I like partying with anybody.
Yes.
Andy
She
Leslie.
would have no
You
worries.
like lesbians? I don't even like lesbians.
Yeah.
Very good close friends with lesbians. Very close friends with lesbians.
On the
Really?
hey! What's the name of his yacht? What's the name of his yacht?
Ask him what the name of his yacht is.
Slate.
Slay.
We lost
We
your
lost
volume.
your microphone.
We lost your microphone,
Uh-oh.
Slate. Uh-oh.
What's he done?
This is where
boy.
this-
Oh
uh-oh.
boy.
This is where things go bad. This is where things go
Slay.
real bad. Slay, we can't hear.
Oh,
Oh no,
Uh-oh.
we can't
Slay,
hear
we
you.
can't hear you.
We can't hear you.
We
We
can't,
can't hear you. We can't
We
hear
can't
you.
hear you.
Oh no,
She can't hear us. Slay!
we can't hear us
Slay.
either.
Slay!
He did something to her microphone. He used some FedEx high wizard technology to block her.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Slay. And we got nothing. Hello. We can't hear you. Hello. We can't hear you. We can't hear you.
Hello.
Send her a text message, Adam.
How do you not? Why are you not concerned that you can't hear us anymore?
Adam, call her phone.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. Adam. I'm sorry.
I can't. My phone's dead right now.
Plug it in.
It doesn't. It's not charging right.
We can't hear you. Type that up on the screen, by the way.
Yeah, can you
put Slay, we can't hear you, and then put it up real big.
All right, I'm working on that.
This is close to where the screen on her side goes blank.
Right. And we're like, okay, eerie.
Like, what is the name of his boat? Yeah, please see
her
that.
screen's probably too small for her to even.
We're missing out on a lot of good shit. But you called the pitch, bro. You called it. Here comes the pitch.
Here comes the pitch.
Uh-oh.
She could have a martini with me and she'd be fine. Come on down to my yacht.
Whatever that was good advice, dude. Do not go on the yacht.
Do not go on the yacht.
And you want to see the inside of my FedEx truck? I got 40 of them.
One of the random 40.
Uh-oh.
I hope
she's on the move. She's on the move.
Is she walking away or following them?
This is not good.
Can't hear you.
Oh, Jesus.
Put T up big. Put T up big, Adam.
No kidding. What an idea.
Make him big. Make him big.
Struggling. There we go.
Wait.
Point down to the banner. T. Point down to the banner. There it is. I think she's trying to understand. I'm not sure. Oh boy. It just got worse.
It just got worse. What's the name of your boat? What's the name of your boat? Oh, I call it Tiny Black Bags. What?
Why don't you hop over and send her a message? My phone's upstairs. I'll go get it. But it's through. I'll send her a message through Messenger.
Just stay here, bro. She's like, this happens every freaking time we go out. So she's used to this.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, she's by herself right now, so it is a little bit,
It's. But he's German, so I'm sure it's all good.
I'll be right back.
A German who frequently visits Mexico. On his boat. Who loves lesbians.
Son of a gun.
This doesn't go anywhere.
What are you going to do?
What are you going to do?
We see it.
Let's see the answer to
my friend is blowing in the wind. The
answer
is blowing in the wind.
The answer to the Rick Springfield question, by the way, for those wondering, was General Hospital.
Okay, all right. Good call.
However, also, as I think an even more interesting question, General Hospital was not his acting debut. It was not his acting debut. What primetime television series did Rick Springfield make his acting debut on? Anybody? This would be worth 25,000 big room bucks for anybody who got it, because the odds of guessing this would be close to zero. Gonna wait for the monk to come back. Give him a chance.
Yeah, done now.
It's a good one. It's a good one. Boy, I bet you sure hope she comes back at some point tonight, right? Because
Yeah, we definitely do hope that she comes back. It was great for her to join us, of course, for the brief time that she was able to.
yeah, I mean that would really suck. But also in some worlds, hilarious if we never heard from her again. I mean, it'd be horrible. It'd be horrible. And yet, part of you would be like, "Wow, can you believe that happened?"
You
And we,
believe
and we would like download that video and send it to the cops and be like, "Hey, look."
Oh, that's true. We
Right?
can't do it on camera.
Yeah.
We have evidence. We have actual streaming evidence. It's actually a good point. Makes me feel better.
Right? We got something. Yeah.
Makes me feel better for Slay.
Yeah. I mean, at the very least, it makes you feel better for her family because the family won't be wondering what happened to her for long. I mean, one way or another, they're going to find her with that video evidence. Unless that guy was a master of disguise and I put on like a Mission Impossible level.
The mustache was just the disguise.
The mustache was just a disguise. He really was Italian. He wasn't German at all. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Wow, man.
I don't know. But I think I want a little more tequila.
All right. Okay.
So I will be right back. Entertain the masses.
Yes.
That's what
Are
you
you
call
not
entertaining?
entertained? Are you not entertained?
You are very handsome. That's all you had to do. You didn't have to say a word.
Right.
People love you.
I just
Your
showing off.
charisma.
Yeah,
Your charisma just emanates. Look how huge this thing is.
It's
Isn't
the
it awesome?
beard. I'll tell you,
Bitch.
it's continued to do that. I've had probably double-digit compliments on my beard game in the last 2 weeks.
Nice.
Everybody's like,
What?
yeah,
Double digit.
Yeah, your beard's on point. K-Rock, I need the number from the cell phone. You got me, K-Rock? I need the Apple number.
You got me. Am I coming in the clear?
God damn it.
This is happening in real time.
What is it? What?
184.
Don't say it on air.
I'm not. Yeah, okay. Good. And blue. Give it again.
Beep, 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 beep. Boop, 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 beep, beep.
I gave it. We'll see if it works.
That's the sound owls make, kids.
From Clash of the Titans in 1981.
And that's the only thing you need to know. That and don't get on yachts with strangers who own 40 plus big vehicles that are unnamed, unmarked, and can take you anywhere.
Right? It's just not worth it. Just not worth it, kids. Oh, here we go. Potentially a good sign. Maybe not, though.
Something is happening, but it's not working. She is in Erie after all.
Yeah, this could be her struggling to turn the cell phone back on as she's trying to come to from the blow to the head. It's possible because the device is still not connected.
Wow. Sometimes art imitates life. Sometimes life imitates fiction.
There he is.
Oh, I got him.
Okay.
You guys aren't going to believe this. This boat
What?
pulls up to my house.
This book is.
So I can't find my phone, and I had Jafar calling it, and I don't know if my ringer is turned off or super low, but I grabbed my old phone to be able to reach out to her. I'm assuming nobody has been able to contact her, right?
Right. It looks like she's trying to sign back on, but it's saying that the devices are not connected. So I don't know what's going on.
So he must have drug her off into the woods or something.
Right.
Right. Or into the water.
Yeah. I'm
Ad hoc.
struggle.
If there's some way you can let me know how to get hold of her through Facebook Messenger.
She doesn't have it.
Well, then she's on her own.
Yeah.
Wait a second. Maybe Instagram.
Hold on. I'll try my phone.
I got her on Instagram here.
We're still devices not connected. It's all. There's definitely been a blow to the head somewhere in here.
Yeah, I have like this on. I got to get a new cell phone. Unfortunately, just because of that stupid thing, it doesn't. I think it's charging. It's not charging, but I'm at 17%. So we're coming online here.
Okay.
And so as soon as this is up, T-Mobile will connect us. Sponsored by T-Mobile, and you can win this screensaver right here.
That's an ad hoc original.
Based on a TK original, Tika original, the monk original.
She says, "Hey, I'm back now. I can see you guys. Yay! What's the yacht look like? Is it a beautiful yacht? Is it a beautiful yacht?
And what's the name of the yacht?
Tell us you're not on that yacht.
She can see us, but she can't hear us.
And if you are, what's the name of the yacht? Smiley face. Not sure. She says, "Hey, I'm back now, and I see you guys. We don't see you.
We don't see you, nor do we hear you. We hope you can hear us, and are pleased to not go on the yacht."
Yes, it would. Yes, because he likes Judas Priest, and not Kenny Loggins. But
Come
he does
on,
like Christopher Cross. Sailing takes me.
Oddly enough, that's the only song he likes.
That's the only song he likes. What was the only thing?
I'm calling her. We're gonna get her audio right here. Here we go.
Oh, great!
Let's try.
This is gonna be good. Live via.
You guys hear this?
Cellular. No. Can you?
Do you hear something?
You should be plugged in, right? She says, no yacht. Laugh out loud. I'm in the same place. Tell Brian to let me in. LOL.
There's no. I have no option to let her in.
All right, she just jumped out of there.
He says that he doesn't have an option to let you in right now, comma. Try again? Question mark?
Sure.
Where the hell does this sound come out of this thing?
It's butt.
Yeah.
Keep it plugged in.
I hope. I just wish well for her safety.
She said she's not on the yacht. Tell Brian to let me back in. Send her the link again, maybe.
Ad hoc, send her the link.
All right, on it.
And the response.
Adam is sending you the link again.
Something popped up there for 1 second, but then she disappeared.
Uh-oh. Don't get on the yacht.
Don't get on the yacht. Keep your eyes over the back of your head.
He is not Rick Springfield.
He is not Rick Springfield, no matter what he tells you.
No matter what he tells you.
He's not Rick Springfield.
Because he doesn't watch soap operas.
Right.
And the answer to that soap opera trivia question,
yes,
was
Young and Restless.
General Hospital.
General Hospital. Okay.
General Hospital.
Okay, I'll believe you.
However, it was not his acting debut.
Oh, what was?
His acting debut. Rick Springfield's acting debut.
Okay.
On October 30th of 1977.
Okay. Hair.
He made his debut
on a soap opera as a kid.
On television. The $6 million man. The $6 million man.
Wow. Steve Austin.
In
The original Steve Austin.
An episode called Rollback.
I was going to guess Rollback.
So here's what's happening, man. Let her know. Her name is popping up, but it's giving a message that they need to connect their mic/cam before I can add them to the stream. So
Are you sending that message?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
So you need to
connect
your
mic/cam
before
I can add them to the. I don't have any option to add. And now she's up twice, and they both have the same message.
What the hell? I'm just glad she's alive.
You and us both.
Yes.
That was that moment. That was
that was totally that moment, dude. It was totally that moment like, oh no.
This is even the way like the conversation got and the camera's moving around more sporadic.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like and then the cutout.
Yeah.
The audio cuts out. Like what the fuck?
Just after she was saying, I don't get on both, we don't go on the dang 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 dang. Is it cut? What? Oh, that's wonderful. That's a moment here in the big room.
That was a good big room moment right there.
That was. She actually is very hilarious as a man on the ground. I'm a lesbian. I don't even like lesbians.
That's all right. I like lesbians.
I don't even like lesbians.
That was
she's funny. She's funny. Yeah. You got to send her out with a bodyguard, and she could be the man on the street.
Well, I'm generally the bodyguard, believe it or not.
No, she's doomed.
Yeah, that's
you still have nunchucks.
I do. I still have nunchucks. I can still work the nunchucks, and I told her I'm going to start carrying some weapons. So that's the plan.
Like
the nunchucks are going to the pants. They'll make my junk look real big.
And like you have two of them.
I've double donga.
Double donga, big donga.
I will crack your skull.
Double donga, double crack your skull.
Those are going in the pants when we go out. No chain.
Butterfly knife.
Nunchucks with the rope so they don't show up on any metal detectors.
That's a good idea.
And then that's it. And then maybe a little mace. I got to start carrying some mace because this happens
no blades, nothing deadly, just blunt objects and deterrence
and disorientation type stuff.
Yeah, like hallucinogenics. Maybe like a frog. Get like a tree frog,
a toad, like a toad, like a Brazilian toad.
Right,
Brazilian toad. I carry that.
Yeah.
Don't put it in my trousers though.
Don't put it. Nope.
Nope.
That is not your junk toad.
Do not.
Rubs on the ball. It rubs on your ball sack. You're tripping for 12 hours.
Right.
Yes, indeed.
I'm tripping.
Weird.
Yeah.
So no response from her.
She's still trying. Okay. She's trying. She popped up again. Hold on. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, we cannot.
Yeah, it's not giving. Yeah, good. Okay, you're saying it too. Good.
How did she do it the first time?
It usually just pops up, and then a little image pops up that's grayed out, and you can add them to the thing. But now it's saying devices not connected. So
maybe she needs to get closer to the Wi-Fi again. Connect to the Wi-Fi again.
It's something with her phone. I think. Did she somehow turn off her camera or something? Like maybe he turned off her camera.
Yeah. Oh, well, maybe that's where everything went off because first of all, her audio cut out.
Do we know this is her? We don't know. Maybe you're not talking to her right now.
Ask her
something.
Oh my
God, it might not even be her.
Ask her something.
Say send a selfie. Know. Send a selfie.
And if she looks like this. Like that, then it's probably not good. Yeah.
Oh, this is not funny. It's hilarious.
It's not funny.
Oh,
it's not funny at all.
Not funny. This is
I just sent her a screenshot.
Oh, no,
of
I
the,
said that. I did say ad hoc while you were gone. Yeah, the thing is that a small, it's not funny, but part of it would be hilarious if we never saw her again. But we just have to download that video and send it to the police and be like, hey, sir, here's our video.
This is the guy.
We didn't have a hell of a story then, but
yeah, it's the Christopher Cross Killer.
that's the Chris Cross Killer.
He lures them in with his yacht
With
and the
his
song
yacht.
Sailing.
Yeah.
That's his-
He's one from here and in Mexico.
That's his calling card.
He
I
has
have
a
a
house
yacht.
in Mexico.
They've been after him for 20 years in Mexico.
Which is 15 in American years.
Right.
I don't know why that's funny because it doesn't make any sense.
But it does. It's funny. It's funny.
Translate. It's not lost in translation.
Good, thank you. Because most
If I could say it in Spanish, I think it would even be funnier.
Oh, I bet you.
Probably right.
I bet you.
Oh my gosh. Well, at least we have this thing. I'll change this to Slate. We cannot connect you. Don't get on the yacht. Let's try that.
We're gonna say, Slate, we're not sure we're actually talking to you.
For real.
For real.
Or Mustache Man. That might make him angry.
Yeah. Slate, is this you or the Crisscross Killer?
Just say it.
Just Slay, is this you or the Crisscross Killer? Be honest.
She did say that she did not. Well, he said somebody typed.
Yeah. Somebody typed a fabrication about not being on a yacht.
Mm-hmm. Is she watching us right now?
We don't know.
We don't know. Oh, here.
Oh, I'll send her the link to the Twitch stream, and then that way, that's a good idea.
Right.
Yeah,
that way she could actually hear what we're saying.
Least, yeah, and she could text at least. Hey, K-Rock, I need some ice when you can. K-Rock, if you heard me. Don't know if she heard me. There's no response.
Hey. Oh, everybody's getting abducted tonight. You guys had to think I probably got abducted. I was looking for my phone for so long.
Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. K-Rock is not a victim of the Crisscross Killer. We can scratch that off the list.
K-Rock's at least not.
Here we go. Here we go.
Oh, wait, Wizard Bearder in. Wizard Bearder. Wizard Bearder.
No. We just gotta get her back.
Yay!
Oh my God! Thank goodness.
Oh, jeez. Okay, I followed your directions, babe. I restarted my phone. God damn it. Jesus.
I
You need
had
a
a smoke
cigarette
after that.
Yeah, I mean, like this man, he just kept talking to me. Like, y'all, the questions y'all were asking him, he just like, huh? And I'm like, dude, like, stop fucking. First of all, like, just don't touch my skin. I don't like when people touch it. I'm a lesbian, and you just wasn't getting that.
Uh-oh, you're frozen. There you are. You're back.
You're good. Okay.
We're glad you're okay. We went through all kind of
scenarios
of the Christopher Cross, Rick Springfield yacht rock killer.
Yeah, you were like, don't get on the yacht, Slade.
Don't get on a yacht. That's like where the whole audience in the movie.
Oh my God, no!
In the movie, it's like a movie theater. Don't get on the yacht.
No,
don't go in the woods.
Don't. I mean, it's like in like haunted houses or like Jason or some shit.
Correct.
Instead of running outside, they like run upstairs. And I'm like, come on now, like.
Don't run on the yacht. Don't run onto the yacht. He said he has. He says he has a house in Mexico.
Today. It's Wednesday.
And it was hilarious because, like, you were just talking about, we don't do woods. I'm black. We don't do woods. We ain't getting in the water. And then all of a sudden, your mic goes dead.
Yeah. Did you hear that?
For like minutes.
Yeah. Oh, your camera was getting erratic, and you were obviously talking to him and smacking him down.
I'm so glad you didn't
we couldn't hear any of that.
Because I was literally just like, leave me alone. I was like, I'm done asking you questions. I was like, thank you so much. I was like, I'm done asking questions. And just kept like trying to like, just keep talking to me. And I was like, I don't want to talk to you anymore.
This is not a wedding reception.
Right. I was like, bro, like.
All right. Why does it look like you're wandering off into even more dangerous?
Into more
dark-
dangerous. Yeah,
I'm black. I blend in with the night. I can't help it.
I am one with the night.
I
I
am
am-
one. Look,
I-
you can't,
I
you
am
can
Night
see you can see
Shyamalan.
the whites of my eyes and my teeth.
I am Night Shyamalan.
A Night Shyamalan.
Oh my
M.
gosh.
Night. Yeah, M. Night. Okay, anyway.
nice.
We're all
we're-
worried about you, Slay. We're all worried, and we're glad to have you
Yeah,
back.
we just want to make sure you get back to your destination.
The hospital? Oh, that's
Yes.
The yacht? No. The hospital?
Ew.
No.
the hospital. No yachts tonight.
Are you there with people? Are there other people there that are part of your crew?
That are human.
I mean, I'm with
Humans.
like a couple aliens. I think they're reptilians, actually.
Right. You
But
can tell by
no.
the 1111 slit eyes.
It's a fucking reptilian.
No, I'm just like standing right by the bar, but my hotel is right there. You know.
Okay.
It's like a
All
toll like kind of thing over here. So
All right.
I'm cool.
Good,
I'm
good.
chilling.
Dig it. So it's a walk to the hotel.
Woo.
It's a
Awesome.
it's a 2-minute walk to the hotel.
Awesome. Through the dark.
2 minute in the dark, unsupervised.
You have
walk.
nunchucks though, right? Yeah, so she has nunchucks. It's cool.
Yeah.
Mace, baby. I should have given you my mace. You're gonna start carrying the mace.
Or a morning
What are you
star.
talking about? I got every kind of weapon imaginable.
Dude, oh, that's right.
Nuclear.
Bomb.
She's got the button.
I was
She
like,
got
if you talk to
Patriot
me,
missile.
yeah, if you talk to me anymore, I'm gonna drop a bomb on this whole state.
I drop a bomb on you, baby. Drop a bomb on you.
Ooh.
Good times. So, by the way,
See the red dot on your chest? You see that?
Once before, there was somebody on the show by the name of Lemon Blade who was in Colombia at the time.
Yeah.
Right? And that was our first man on the street. You are our
Right.
second human on the street.
And our first
Out and
woman
about.
on the street, I think, yeah.
Yeah, the first, yes.
On the street. Reporter.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm reporting.
It's great in real time.
Reporting in Erie. There are
It got real eerie. It did get
Yeah,
real
it
eerie.
did.
red light. Oh, it did get eerie.
It did.
I
Living up to
know.
the name.
But what's in a name? Awesome.
I like double entendres. I like
I
it.
like it. Yep. Adam was talking about a double donga with walking around with his. He was saying he's going to start walking around with nunchucks in his pants, so it looks like he has a double donga,
And I can protect.
and he
Slay
can protect
from,
people with
from
his
predators.
That's
double predator.
Oh no.
No, I
For protection,
Some
because people
people-
stay away with
he
somebody.
said double
else,
dong. I
something
mean,
like that.
it would just be look
Yeah,
like my
I did.
gloves really good
That was
and
me.
like really big. It's
I'm
kind of like
definitely-
wrapping a cucumber.
definitely, like I'm definitely susceptible to like kidnaps. You know, people just feel
That's,
like
well, there you
getting
go.
too close.
There you go.
There you go.
I'm like, hey, bro, like I'm not into you.
I'm susceptible to kidnaps.
Slay.
Kidnaps,
That's
yeah.
the thing you say
I was
in
like-
the horror movie before it happens.
It's called
You're-
foreshadowing. That's the
yeah, like,
writer.
you're foreshadowing the universe. Thoughts become things. Thoughts become things. Slay.
Nobody ever says.
That's
Uh-huh.
real life. What you talking about? It's not.
Nobody.
thoughts.
Nobody.
It's real life.
Nobody ever says.
Thoughts become
I'm
things.
not into you, and then wind up in a bad situation. Because it's saying I'm not into you, like it just shuts them down. They're like, okay, I'll leave then, and they never.
Right.
yeah.
Right. You don't even know.
I do.
They just be like, people just be like, oh.
All right, BB. I think this is the time where you read the murder story. Read her your murder story. Let's go there. Let's go there.
My,
Cobalt.
my murder story.
The Cobalt
Yeah.
killer.
Oh, the start. You mean the one? The
Yeah, the one where somebody dies from murder. That one.
What? Or somebody dies of murder.
the horror story.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where
Okay.
we're going.
I'm all scared and stuff. Shut
All
up.
right. All right, so
Take
this
us
is
back to your room, by the way, Slay. We'll read you a story while you're walking.
To safety.
to safety.
This was.
I gotta open tab. I gotta get my credit card back.
Oh yeah, there's that.
So this was.
Are you ready for a story, Slay?
Yes, I'm ready.
It's a BB story.
BB.
This was a story I wrote for a horror anthology entitled "The Notes," and the idea of the story was all of the stories had to take place in 1983. So the story is set in 1983, and here we go. It's called "The Notes." Susan smiled as the song "Kiss" started playing through the headphones connected to her Sony Walkman. She had been a huge fan of Prince of the Revolution since she was 12 years old when she first heard Little Red Corvette. But now, 4 years later, she was certain that Parade was the best Prince album of all time. The lyrics to each of the songs seemed to speak to her directly. "I don't know how you listen to that crap," her brother Corey said as he sat down at the breakfast table. "Everybody knows Prince is totally lame now. Falco is the future." Susan just rolled her eyes while taking a sip of her orange juice. Her younger sister, Jane, trudged down the steps and over to the table, looking for all the world like she was still asleep. "Oh, what's wrong, honey?" Her mom, Carol, almost laughed, seeing her 11-year-old baby girl rubbing her eyes and yawning. "School is stupid," Jane said, plopping down at the table and letting her book bag fall to the floor next to her. Carol laughed, patting Jane on the head. I know it is, baby girl. But look at it this way. It's Thursday. You go to school today. When you come home, you can go right to bed and sleep as much as you want. No more school until Monday." "We don't have school tomorrow?" Corey looked up excitedly. "Nope. The schools are giving you all Friday off instead of Monday for Columbus Day this year." Carol smiled. "Honey, can you turn up the TV a bit, please? I want to hear the weekend weather." Carol's husband, Doug, asked politely, lowering his newspaper and taking another bite of bacon. "Of course, dear. So you can expect some light snow Saturday night into Sunday, with temperatures staying in the low to mid-30s throughout the weekend. Might have some slick roads here and there, but I don't think it'll be anything to worry about." Doug nodded, took out a pen, and began to write something on a small square piece of notepaper. Once again, updating our top story from overnight, accused serial killer Philip Oseen escaped from his maximum security holding cell last night. Oseen, dubbed Mr. Rasp by the media because of his unusual voice, was awaiting trial on at least 17 counts of murder and kidnapping in the Potter County area. Oseen, who had no previous criminal history, has consistently maintained that he is not subject to the laws of what he calls humankind. Doug finished his note and stabbed it onto the metal receipt holder located on the kitchen counter. The family had a ritual of writing notes to themselves or each other throughout the day. You could leave a note anywhere you wanted, but if you found a note lying around somewhere, you couldn't read it and instead had to come and place it on the official Temple of Note Reading, as the receipt holder was officially called. All of the notes would then be read later in the day before dinner. It was something Carol's family had done since she was little, and was a fun way for members to send reminders to themselves, each other, or to compliment someone. Her current family also used it to send little jabs at one another. It was all in good fun, though. "Daddy, where's Potter County?" Jane asked in the middle of yet another yawn. "That's the other side of the state, honey, way up north and to the east." Jane nodded approvingly, rubbing her eyes. "I better get going, Mom," Susan said, finishing the rest of her orange juice. "I have to meet with the class council right after school to finalize some details about the upcoming dance." You'll be home in time for dinner, right?" "Yeah, it's just a short meeting to approve a few things." "Good. I want to make sure we are able to read all the notes so we can start and finish dinner on time before the Cosby Show starts." "Shouldn't be any problem." "Oh, and thank you so much for making the scrambled eggs today. It seems like a little thing, but it's such a huge help." "Thanks, Mom. You know me. I love to help." "You coming, dweeb?" Susan asked Corey. "Come and rock me, Amadeus." That's the end of scene 1. After school, Susan arrived home a little before 4:30. The meeting had gone exactly as she had expected. Everybody agreed that they would go with the theme of Labyrinth for the Halloween dance. Mom, I'm home. She placed her Sony Walkman down on the coffee table in front of the couch. No one answered, which was somewhat strange, as both Corey and Jane should have been home already. She saw that one of the couch cushions was on the floor, and a note had been placed on the armrest of the couch. She picked up the note and read it. She knew she was supposed to keep it private and only put it with the other notes, but Susan had come to the belief over the past 2 years or so that there was no harm in checking out some of the notes every now and again ahead of time. Jane is going to take a nap. Susan nodded, picking up the couch cushion and putting it back where it belonged. She went over to the temple of note reading. At least she knew where Jane was. Before putting Jane's note on the receipt holder, she noticed the door to the cellar was partially ajar. She pushed the door shut and picked up the previous 2 notes that had been put in the proper place. She read the top one, which was the most recent. Corey told Jane to lock the door behind him. He is going to visit Matthew next door for a little while. Okay, so then what about Mom? Susan said out loud, looking at the next note. Mom is ready to the Giant Eagle. We need some milk and ketchup. Corey will keep an eye on. Susan laughed as she put the notes back in order, adding the note from Jane to the very top. You're going to be in so much trouble. She moved across the room again, picking up her Walkman and stepping out onto the front porch. She put on her headphones and rewound back to track 1, Christopher Tracy's Parade. She spent the next 15 minutes in a mixture of singing along to the best music she had ever heard and determining if maybe she should go next door to get Corey before Mom got home. Just as life could be so nice was starting, her decision was made for her as Mom's car came pulling up to the driveway. Susan stopped the song, waving to her mom from the porch. Carol got out of the car as Susan removed the headphones, hanging them about her neck. Could you call for your brother, please, and help me unload a few things? I ended up getting more than we needed, as usual. I suppose I could call for my brother, but he's not home. Carol looked up in confusion with a bit of outrage painted around the edges. What do you mean? Where is he? Where's Jane? It's okay. Jane is just taking a nap. She's been super tired. But I guess Corey got it into his head to go across the street and visit Matthew for a bit. What? I told him specifically to keep an eye on Jane. Susan laughed a little. She couldn't help it. No matter how much she tried not to, there was always a small part of her, way down in the pit of her belly, that found joy when Corey was in trouble with Mom. Do you want me to go over and get him for you, Mom? Susan was already making her way down the front porch steps. Please do, honey. And then if the 2 of you could get the rest of those bags and bring them in for me, that would be great. Carol picked up a couple of bags and smiled as her daughter pointed affirmatively at her. Sometimes I don't know what that boy is thinking about, Carol spoke to herself as she made her way into the house. She moved over to the kitchen counter, carrying the bags, pushing the basement door closed with the side of her foot as she passed by it. She placed the groceries next to the refrigerator, shaking her head. And then he always leaves the basement door open, like it's so important that we totally heat the basement all winter. She checked the oven, nodding as the roasted potatoes were just about ready. Rubbing her hands together, she unpacked some of the bread and the ketchup. Jane, Carol called out, you almost ready for dinner, Munchkin? Okay, Mom, listen, before you yell at me, Corey came in carrying 3 bags, with Susan close behind him carrying 2 more. Matthew just got Bart's tail too, and I just had to get a look at it real quick. Listen, buddy, you left your baby sister all alone. Mom, Corey hefted the bags he was carrying up next to the other ones by the refrigerator. She was just napping on the couch all day. Said she was going to go to her room. She didn't care. That's not the point, mister. You go up and see if your sister is ready to eat. Why don't you just let her sleep, Mom? Susan asked sincerely, putting her groceries down as well, and in the same motion starting to unpack them and place items where they belonged. After all, you did promise her she could sleep as much as she wanted after she got home. I guess that's true. I just don't want her being hungry. She's just been really run down since she had to get up extra early for class photos. I say we let her sleep, get the table set up for Dad, and then we can go through the notes, and if she's still not down here, then we can go get her so she eats with us before Cosby starts. Well, I hate her missing out on the note reading, but you're right. She would be so upset with me if I woke her up. Let's get everything set up for when your dad gets home, which should be any minute now. And don't think I forgot about you, Buster. Carol pointed at her son, who was dutifully and silently putting away groceries. Less than 10 minutes later, the table was set, just as Doug came walking in through the front door. Hey, gang! He immediately took his boots off, placing them off to the side. Doug worked for the city, driving one of the snow plows, and this time of year, anywhere north of the Mason-Dixon line, there was no way to do that job without your boots getting filthy. How was your day? Carol smiled, wrapping her arms around her husband's neck, kissing him. More of the same, you know. More snow, more dirt, more slush, more dirty slush. But enough of that. Something smells delicious. It's just a pork roast with some potatoes and carrots, but you're going to have to wait a few more minutes. Jane had a really long day and is upstairs taking a nap, so we're going to read the notes without her to give her a little more dream time. Then you can go get her out of bed so she doesn't miss dinner. Sounds good to me. Doug clapped his hands before rubbing them together. He moved over to the notes, pulling them off of the receipt holder and moving over to the dining room table. Everybody gathered around as he pulled the first one from the bottom. It looks like a pretty quiet day. I think we only have 8 or 9. And the first one says, Doug wants Susan to know that she makes the most delicious scrambled eggs. Oh, thank you, Daddy, Susan smiled. See, I told you, Carol laughed. I told you I wasn't the only person who noticed when you made the eggs. Doug slid the notes over to Carol, who pulled the next one from the bottom. She rolled her eyes. It says, Prince sucks, Falco rules, and rules is spelled with a Z, so it must be true. Corey laughed at what was clearly one of the funniest and yet somehow most accurate statements ever written on paper. Susan only shook her head as the notes were passed over to her. And number 3 reads, Mom is running to the Giant Eagle. We need some milk and ketchup. Corey will keep an eye on Jane. I think you got more than just some milk and ketchup, Mom, Corey said, rubbing his biceps jokingly. Everybody, even Susan, laughed. Yeah, laugh it up, big guy, Carol said. You're still getting grounded. Corey stopped laughing, then took the notes from Susan, making his exasperation clear. What did you do, Corey? His father asked him. Corey read the next note. Corey told Jane to lock the door behind him. He is going to visit Matthew next door for a little while. That is what he did, Carol punctuated Corey's reading. 2 weeks, Doug said. Dad, Matthew just got the new Bardstown. It's like a full-on sequel of the first one. 2 weeks. I wasn't even gone 15 minutes before Susan came home. 3 weeks. Corey's mouth just hung open as he stared at his father incredulously. You want to try for another? No, sir, he said solemnly, as he slid the notes back around to his dad. Okay, then. You mess with the bull, you get the horns. Doug couldn't help quoting one of his favorite recent movies. He let some silence fill the air before pulling the 5th note from the bottom of the pile and reading it. Jane is going to take a nap. She was just sleeping all day anyway, Corey mumbled almost inaudibly. Doug just quietly slid the few remaining notes over to Carol. She read the next note from the bottom. Jane forgot to lock the door. Susan squinted her eyes slightly. Something was firing off at the back of her neck. That tingling sensation, like when someone enters the room behind you who isn't supposed to be there. You can't bust me on that, Corey said, holding up the note he had just read. I told her to lock the door, and she said she would. I even wrote it down. That isn't the point, Corey, his mom responded. The point is I told you to watch your sister, and you left anyway. Thank you, Susan. She held up the note in Susan's direction. Mom, I didn't write that note. Everyone looked at each other, a bit confused. What do you mean? Doug asked. I mean, when I got home after school, I found the note sitting on the couch. I peeked at it because nobody seemed to be home. It was the one from Jane saying she was taking a nap. That was the very last note on the temple at that time. Doug reached over and turned over the next note. Jane? His eyes widened and he knocked over his chair as he jumped from the table, running toward the stairs. Oh my God, Doug? Doug, what is it? Carol jumped to her feet, freezing between running after her husband and looking at the note. What does it say? Corey yelled. Susan grabbed the note and read it out loud. Jane sprained her ankle running from Mr. Rasp. Carol's knees buckled as she fell down onto her seat. Corey, call 911. She was doing everything she could not to pass out. Corey ran across the room to the telephone as Susan turned over the last note. Jesus Christ, Susan said. Oh, no. No! There's no dial tone, Corey screamed. Dad? Dad! Susan ran to the bottom of the stairs. What's going on? There was no answer. Carol's head was spinning. She could feel consciousness slipping away from her, but she had to know. She had to see that last note. It was the only thing that seemed solid right now, a piece of paper. Carol couldn't even lift the note from the table. Just sliding it toward her, she turned it to read, Mr. Rasp has finished cleaning out Jane's skull. Susan took one step up the stairs before she was stopped by the sound of crashing behind her. Mom! Corey cried out. Susan spun to see her mother spasming on the floor, partly beneath the dining room table. Both children ran to their mother, Corey crying uncontrollably as Susan got on her knees, checking Carol's pulse. I think she's okay. Susan grabbed Corey by the shoulders. Listen, I think she's okay. Why is she shaking like that? The words were almost not discernible from the crying. I think she's going into shock. I don't know. I only had 1 year of first aid. Each of their voices were instantly muted by the loud thump on the ceiling directly above them. They both knew that was Jane's room. Dad! Corey screamed, running across the kitchen toward the stairs. Corey, no! Susan tried grabbing for him, but not quickly enough, as she watched her brother bound up the stairs. She wanted to scream, from fear, from anger, from frustration, but she had to keep breathing. The air seemed so heavy, too thick to force down her throat and into her lungs. Her eyes darted from her mother to the stairs, to the front door. No, I can't leave them. But what can I do? Carefully, she rolled her mom onto her side underneath the table. She wasn't sure why. She was sure she remembered something about not leaving someone unconscious on their back, or maybe that was a song. She stood up, opening the drawer in front of the stovetop, pulling out one of the carving knives. Slowly, she made her way up the stairs, step by step, listening for any indication of what. She had no idea. Dad? Corey? No response. No sound at all. She reached the second floor. Jane's room was the first one on the right. She crept inch by inch to the doorway of her baby sister's room. Jane? Was that my own voice? Damn it, it was. Come on, Susan, stay quiet. She took a deep breath and stepped around the corner into the doorway of Jane's room. For a moment, her mind was unable to grasp that any part of what she saw was reality. There was a small human figure lying on the floor, possibly a child. It was wearing a Rock Me Amadeus t-shirt, very similar to the one her brother Corey always wore. And there was an extremely dark liquid seeping out from an area where, if it was a child, there should have been a face. What is that liquid? Blood isn't that dark, is it? Wait, where is his face? There was a larger figure lying on the bed. Susan knew right away it was her father. The blue work shirt that he wore appeared more purple now, soaked through with more of the dark liquid. It appeared to be cascading down his torso from a jagged chasm that stretched across his throat. In a rocking chair next to the bed, was what looked like a large baby doll, maybe 3 feet tall, but it was all disproportionate. The body was too large for the head. The face was definitely porcelain, while the body appeared softer and more malleable. Oddly, it was holding a smaller porcelain doll that had no head. But she only had a second to try to take in the entire scene before darkness enveloped it and everything else. She bit her lip. Okay, I'm still conscious and apparently alive. Slowly, she saw some illumination from the streetlights outside making itself known around the edges of the curtains. Don't turn around. The words were filled with gravel, sounding as if they actively tore up the throat that was forming them, so close behind her that she could feel the vibration. She froze. Fingertips so hard and so cold that they felt like steel touched her arm, moving down to her hand, effortlessly taking the knife from it. You're in my eye, and you'll know why. The more you live, the faster you will die. The voice drifting across the back of her neck. There was a disdain in the dirt-filled voice, some kind of hatred driven by superiority, convinced it was revealing how much better than her it was. The being behind her felt immense. Even though it was no longer touching her, she felt trapped by it. Its presence seeped out into the chilling darkness surrounding her. It felt pervasive, somehow enticing and terrifying at the same time. Now, listen to me, girl. You get to live. You listen to me, do what I say, and you get to live. Do you understand? She wasn't sure if she intentionally nodded her head or if she was just shaking so much that the muscles in her neck were starting to give way and her head was just bobbing. There was a moment of silence, or an eternity. The line between the two was blurred right now. I'm going to need to hear it in your voice. There was a craven depravity giving power to the words. Do you understand? Oh God, oh God, oh God, I do. No! A forceful impact on the wall just outside the door to Jane's room. Susan could feel the collision of fist against plaster as the air around her seemed to implode upon itself, heat and humidity palpable against her flesh. No God! God laughs at your humiliation and pain, as it convinces you that your only salvation is to worship the stench he creates. And yet, all of you grovel your way through this life, praying to a being who, regardless of what name you call him, stopped caring about you as soon as you dared think for yourself. There is no room for God in my world. Another eternity as the atmosphere expanded again, the oppressiveness giving way to the coldness of the void engulfing her once more. This time the chill seemed almost a relief in comparison. It's okay, the words whispered through her mind, seemingly coming from the chill itself. The words were not reassuring her that she was going to be fine. They were consoling her, attempting to convince her that the nightmare around her was acceptable. One more time. Do you understand? I understand. Her voice was warbled but held together. Good. Then understand that when I leave here, everyone you love will be dead. Oh God, she cut herself off, even though it caused her heart physical pain. A sadistic chuckle crawled into her ears. Even though the sounds were opposed, she could not get the image of a murder of crows picking the last pieces of flesh from a carcass out of her head. The image did not seem inappropriate. Who was the carcass the crows were feasting on? Did it matter? It's okay, the whisper returned as the chuckle from behind her faded. It mingled with the pain in her heart, coercing it to move throughout her body. Susan found it disgusting and relaxing. Everyone you love will be dead, or, at the very least, mangled beyond recognition. But you get to live unscathed, physically. You get to live and tell everyone about what happened here tonight. You get to tell everyone that if they keep looking for me, that this is going to happen to more families. It's going to get worse each time. However, if they forget about me, then I may take my tribute once or twice a year, but it won't be like this. It will be like before, like the 17th. Quick, merciful, soft. So it's up to you, Susan. It's up to you to convince them to spare the others this kind of pain. To make them understand that if they keep looking for me, all the suffering that is to come is a product of their idiocy. Is that all clear? It is. Thank you. She wasn't sure why she said thank you. One last thing. I've heard that you make the most delicious scrambled eggs. Is that true? I try. That's a shame. The voice fell to such a whisper, it almost seemed like the words were coming from inside her own head, and she wasn't hearing them at all. Scrambled eggs are so boring. Something clamped down on either side of her head, against both of her ears. Nothing painful, something familiar, something comfortable. And then the song Life Could Be So Nice began blaring over the headphones. The lights in Jane's room began flickering on and off, and the interesting, almost discordant tones of the song became distorted. They enhanced and seemed to embrace the carnage around her, her father, brother, and baby sister. The words of the song began taunting her as the music continued twisting in on itself, exaggerating the horror, searing it into her mind. Susan, it is okay. The whisper was so loud she could no longer hear the music. Where before it had seemed cold and distant, now the whisper brought warmth, acceptance. What was happening was just fine. It was the right thing. Susan felt herself vomiting as she started laughing, her voice sounding hoarse. She stepped further into her sister's room, smiled, and closed the door behind her. Life can be so nice. Sometimes. Other times, Mr. Rasp has a different plan. The end.
You're a horrible human being.
Right.
Thank you, BB.
Thanks for the applause.
Thanks for never letting me sleep again. I thought I'd never hear that story. Thanks for.
Thank you for there's always a ghost in my room when the lights are on. There's 3 more now.
Nice.
So,
Nice.
You quadrupled them. Good job. Didn't double.
All right.
Nice.
I'm gonna start walking home now.
Yeah.
I
think I
stop.
Yes,
All
okay. No, you did keep your eyes.
You
Keep your eyes.
convinced me. But that was beautiful.
Thank you.
Yes, it was. And I love to be scared as fuck. Life can't be boring. You know what? I'm gonna fall in this dock just because, just to make my life a little more interesting because of your story.
When you get a chance,
keep us with you.
Yeah, when you do get a chance, listen to that. Listen again to the Prince song. Life Can Be So Nice.
The irony is, I listened to it today.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Wow.
Adam, your mic's off.
I listened to it with ad hoc, but I ain't gonna listen to it right now.
Now, yeah, you listened to it with me already, but it was in the right context of.
Oh, it's a beautiful song. But the discordance. It's a really interesting. It's a very challenging number. I've always felt that way about it. And then for BB to put it in that.
Slay, because there's a line. Scrambled eggs are so boring. So remember the other morning when I made scrambled eggs with the cheese, cheese and I said it was Denny's recipe. So it was Denny's recipe with the cream cheese and the cheddar cheese. Yeah. And I mixed peppers and red pepper into it.
Scrambled eggs so boring.
And they weren't boring scrambled eggs at all. But it triggered that song, and I played it.
Nice.
So this is a little taste of that song, but
yeah, if you have the part where
can you hear it?
What? Why can't I hear it? Oh.
Right here.
And there's a part later. And there's a part later there where the It definitely gets discorded. It definitely gets looking for bills. Maybe. But yeah, just listen to that song again and keep that story in your head. It makes me sick to my stomach.
It makes me sick to my stomach.
Well, and he's the writer, so yeah.
Seriously,
I mean,
that shit was nice.
Thank you.
I told you he can get dark, Slay.
Yeah.
BB can get dark. BB has a dark side.
BB does.
That's why he was always the greatest storyteller growing up.
Yeah.
And the best dungeon master.
Oh, she doesn't. Yeah.
Can you hear us?
Are you hearing us?
Slay.
Yeah.
Can we hear you? Can you hear us?
We hear her.
Uh-oh.
Oh, geez, it's happening again.
Do you not hear us?
Hello?
What? Me? What? Me?
Yeah. You hear us?
Me again?
Yeah. Are you hearing
No,
us?
we hear you.
What?
She's fucking.
Fucking with us?
She's fucking with us. Yeah, she's fucking.
You. That's it.
Yeah.
No?
No, I can't.
No,
you're
come
so
on.
fucking with us. You're fucking with us.
Can you hear me? I mean, I could.
Yeah.
Yes.
Obvious, but yeah. Can't hear you.
Oh. What?
Okay, we'll do this.
Hello.
Plug your headphones back in.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
No. Yeah, for realsies. You know, we can just keep doing that at the bottom, or we can just do some sign language. I'm fine with both, you know.
See, do some
No,
sign
we're
language.
talking.
I live
Sign language? No. ALS?
School of deaf, so if we can just use basic sign language, that's cool.
It's a.
She has to
Got
start her
nothing.
phone. I don't know. What happens?
What happened? Hey.
What happened? What
Hey,
happened?
what happened to you?
What happened? Hello? I don't
Hey,
know.
which closing should I play? Next week we should
You
have
have
a new
one with
one.
Slay? Oh, you don't have one with Slay?
No, but we can have one next week because we have a Wizard Beard summons now.
That's right. That's right.
Which one do we want? Which one do we want?
Let Slay know that we are going to come back on so that she doesn't walk home alone. You know what I mean? When we shut down. Yeah, this one. This one here.
All right, I'm gonna give me a.
Oh
Come
my
on.
gosh, you're like that one television show where it's like that family and they just all point.
It's called the Brady Bunch.
Directions.
That's right. That's right.
Bunch, damn it. Son of a bitch.
So anyway, I want to let everybody know out there that it was a wonderful time in the big room again. We've done things that we've never done before. We've explored orifices that have never been penetrated. It was exhilarating.
Exhilarating.
And thank you so much. Big round of applause to BB Rumble, award-winning writer and gambler extraordinaire. I want to give a big love to King Ad Hoc, who has done things that you can't possibly imagine. And welcome back, Slay Dom, who is our human on the street, confronting serial killers all across the country. It's a segment we do. It's wonderful. And until then, I just want to say these magical words.
With that band, summons from across the pond. Wizard Man!
Good stuff.
Wizard beard.
Something from the frozen land! Shiggity-shiggity! All right.
What are you still doing here? What? Hello, Paga.
Oh fuck! God damn it!
Can't get rid of us. We're everywhere.
Oh fuck!
Oh, fuck.
Ah, fuck.
Hey, she can hear us.
The bottles are washed.
Maybe.
Slay. Slay. Slay.
Holes, can you hear that?
Yes.
We can hear
We
it.
hear you. Yeah.
Mm. Okay.
Can you hear us? Slay. Say 1, 2, 3.
She should
Say
have.
1, 2, 3.
Why can't I hear you?
I don't know.
Do you have me, like muted on accident?
No.
No. Okay. I'm a terrible person. I don't even
No.
know I'm here.
Call
So,
ad
okay.
hoc. Tell her to call
I don't
you.
know why you can't hear me.
Tell her to
All
hang
right,
up
I'll
and
call
call
her.
ad
Oh
hoc.
my god.
There you go. Oh wait, that one. Call that guy. Now we can't hear you either. There it is. Call
Babe,
ad
stop
hoc.
we hear
calling
you.
me. I can
We
hear
hear
you. Wait.
What? You
hear
can
you.
hear us? Say 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Say 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Can you hear me?
1,
can
2,
hear me.
3. One.
No?
I mean,
Yes.
yeah.
We can
Oh
hear
my God,
you.
this is so terrible. I'm like the worst.
Call. Do
I'm like the
do
worst thing for
millennials
this
know
ever.
this? That this means call? This is like hello, hello, or is
Or
it
they-
like this doesn't make sense anymore? This does.
Millennial.
Ad hoc. Call her.
I did. I mean, she's not picking up.
Call. Ad hoc. Yeah.
Oh, now we can't hear her.
Call. Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
I'm literally the worst. I am so sorry.
Moving away from the mic.
I can't
That's good.
hear any of y'all. Like, I don't know why.
Is she hearing?
That's okay. Talk to
okay.
her so she knows she.
It's
you
okay.
can hear her.
Oh,
Okay, but-
I can hear now.
Hey.
I mean, you can hear me talking through this phone, right?
Yeah, and I can hear
Jibba jabba.
everyone else.
Through my
Probably
mic, through my
through the
speaker.
phone.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
Those guys
So,
probably have like
I-
mad echo or delay or something weird going.
Oddly, it's not terrible yet.
It's not so bad.
Not so
No.
bad.
Yeah, it's weird.
No, it kind of works.
Okay, yeah, okay.
It's actually
Hey.
pretty synced up on my end. So
Right, you know, so it's like my headphones are definitely.
yeah, it's so weird. All right, here's a. Oh wait,
Tell
Wait,
her to
hold on
pay
a
her
second.
bill and
Hold
we'll
on.
walk her home.
all right, wait. Say something, Sled.
Something.
All right, wait,
Not
hold
bad.
on. Was she just muted?
Wait,
hold on.
she's back. You're back.
Say it again. Yeah, she was muted.
Something.
You're on.
You're back.
You're on.
Yeah, but she
You're
can't
back.
hear
Can't
us,
hear
right?
you still. You should call me.
Oh.
Yeah, see, she can't hear us. That's the
Right.
problem.
All right, I'm calling her back.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I muted her because she started. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Okay, hey, shit. I think she's restarting her phone. Are you restarting your phone? Nah,
Tell her to
you're
walk
gonna have
home.
to just click the link again. Okay, but your audio right now is going into the big room because I'm holding the phone above the microphone
Big
so
room.
everybody can
After
hear our
hours.
conversation. So just so you're aware.
Awkward after hours. Big room.
Tika, say hi.
Hello.
You can hear
There it
him?
is.
Almost. All
right.
So tell
So-
us about are you able to come back on video?
Tell her to
Try it again.
video
Try clicking the
chat
link,
you.
and then I want to
Have
hear.
her sign her bill and walk back
I
to the
want to
hotel
hear
room.
what you know. I want to hear more of your review of Brian's murderous slay of a story.
All right, this isn't doing it for me.
All right, come back on, Slay.
11:11.
11:11. 11:11. You know what that means? Time for some spaghetti.
The lizards. Time to eat spaghetti.
Time for
All
your
right,
spaghetti.
Ad hoc.
son.
I highly suggest you just do a video chat with her, not with this.
No,
Just to keep her.
I can hear
Oh,
you. I can hear you
hello.
now. Hello, friends.
We can hear you. You can hear us.
Hello.
Can you hear us hearing you? Can you hear us hearing you? You hear us? We're hearing you.
Yeah,
Yay!
we are
I hear that.
communicating. I think that's what it's called.
Yes.
Thanks.
In some cultures they call that. Yeah.
The bottom line
Yeah,
of
yeah.
this all is that we're really happy you're alive and you exist, Slay.
Right.
Oh, you got
That's
so
true.
scared of me being in an area? Come on.
Yeah, Erie's eerie.
The name alone is
Tells
It's
you
like,
what you're getting in.
It's like all like, woo.
Hey.
Oh, hey,
Your
Mama.
kids are like, Dad, I heard some ghosts in your bedroom. And you're real,
Again.
like, woo.
Yeah, no, those were the screams of passion.
That's how you
8,000 big room bucks. Who sang the song "Screams of Passion"? For 2,000 big room bucks, who wrote the song "Scream
My
of Passion"?
father
for real.
during Valentine's Day.
What?
But
That's why I
Slay,
came 9 months later, around
Ta-da-da.
November.
Yeah, or Earth Day, right?
Yes.
so Slay, though, it's reviews of the book. What I know you're in like a really for that story you need to like be paying attention. There's a lot of details and like you're in a public environment, so it wasn't a great call for me to suggest probably that story reading at this
That
point.
one.
But I think you did very well at following along. Were you able to follow the story and the setup? Like it was a babysitter scenario and then it went awry. Did you catch that at the beginning?
Yes. Yeah, I did. I knew that it was like something that was like domestic. Just like you
Demented
said.
and sad, but so
Demented, also, yeah, domestic, kind of like, hey,
yeah, that's right.
I'm gonna babysit your little kid. I'm gonna get a call, whatever. I'm gonna hear something, when I'm supposed to be alone, the kid's supposed to be asleep.
All right, yeah, you got it. So yeah, and then there's this, and so the Slayer.
Excuse me. Yeah. This person, I don't know, because I used to like babysit and be a nanny and stuff. So, and like be alone in the house with like kids and everything. So like that definitely like resonated with me. Where like I was, like I'm just like, okay, this should not. These sounds shouldn't be happening. It's not like the faucet is dripping or whatever. It's like somebody is upstairs. Like there's like some shit happening. I don't know what's going on. And also like you just like you're very, very good with the alliteration, bye. Like you can really make a scene. And like that's something that when I was writing that I was struggling with is like I can do dialogue all day. I can make people talk back and forth all day. But the thing is making the characters move and go somewhere else.
Right.
And you can just you did that. You did both. You did both dialogue. You kept like it was easy to listen to, and also like shit was happening, and it was happening fast.
Right.
And it kept my attention.
Awesome.
I really like, snaps. I mean, I can't really snap. I don't know how to snap, but yeah, snaps. We're in jazz.
I got
whatever.
the power.
All right.
Yeah, that's what I thought about it. I thought it was a very, very very well written. I thought, you know, the characters moved. I'm sitting here like with all these distractions, but I wasn't really distracted. I'm looking at all these things, but I'm like focused on what you're saying, and
Impressive.
I can
Yeah.
see it in front of me, you know.
Ugh.
And I think that's what makes a really good story.
I like good word. Thank you.
Yeah.
Good review, Slay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Good job,
Yeah.
Slay. Like, because I know I was like, there's so much stuff going on around you right now. It seems like, man, she's not gonna be able to focus in on this. But you did a really good job. There was a lot of stuff, and it was fast.
A lot of subtleties.
Maybe next time we'll do this other story. We'll revisit that story with the gems.
Oh,
I think
that's one of my favorites.
That's definitely one of the favorites, and you're gonna love that one. It's not as dark.
Is that the award-winning one?
No, that was not the one. No.
Okay.
Yeah,
but that's the one that won my heart.
Won your heart, right?
Yeah.
The gem of the ocean, right here.
Right
Just
here.
like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Now I know how Rose felt on the Titanic.
Yes, watching her lover drown.
Right.
Thanks for that memory. I'm never sleeping again. Damn you, BB. Yes, your yacht. Let's go.
Yeah, you're right. That's great. Hey guys,
Of course I remember you.
By this fire pit over here.
Wow.
he has a fire pit on his yacht. Let's go.
I know.
Oh, the yacht's on fire.
It's precipitating my skin and making me sweat.
Nice.
That'll attract a whole bunch of
mosquitoes.
German people.
German
yacht
Oh,
owner.
the Germans.
German yacht
God
owners.
dang it.
God dang Germans.
That guy.
They're always attracted to the precipitation.
Precipitation.
You're glistening.
He's literally still in 2004.
Or the cha-cha, the cha-cha-isms. There's a gentleman we know. He's a great musician. He goes by the name of Cha-Cha to his friends. And that's the first person I ever heard like stop words in the middle of it. The precipitation.
Right.
And it probably was 2004 now that I think about it.
See, I know things like that.
Yeah,
that was incredible.
But right. That shit was like, I really like that. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
Like that can I see that story definitely continuing and being I don't know, I'm like an anime nerd.
Hey, that's exactly what I wanted to do with that story.
Right.
I wanted to turn it into more of a serialized story and maybe move down through the years. That was 1983. Jump ahead a few years. Use some other, timely references to what was popular during that specific year or what was big. And carry this Mr. Rasp character. Turn him into more of a
super villain,
a Slender Man kind of ongoing, urban entity.
That person that you were describing, he reminds me of some shit that if I'm lucid dreaming or that I'll see, or some, I don't know. If my eyes, if I'm in REM sleep and my eyes are halfway open, I can still see my room and I'm still dreaming.
Oh yeah.
And people just walking the fuck around. That happens so often to me.
Yeah.
Where it's just who is this dude? I'm in a familiar place. I'm in my home. I can see it, and this person is just terrorizing my life.
That's ad hoc.
Yeah.
I just had to go to the bathroom and it was dark.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god, he's so pale.
Fucking glow in the dark motherfucker.
I was like, oh my god, it's pitch black and I can see his entire body. I can't just see his teeth and his eyes.
It's radioactive.
I could actually make out flesh tones. Oh my god. So
Oh,
weird.
but, oh no.
How
Don't
weird.
call it terrorizing. I just got to terrorize that toilet in the middle of the night. I took you to that Indian restaurant. Damn, what do you expect?
I
What
gotta,
is that?
I gotta get up at 4 a.m. Like, you
Gonna
know.
terrorize that toilet.
Yeah, the Chipotle. You went to Chipotle and then the Indian restaurant.
Shit,
You did both in the same day. What's wrong with you?
I know. It's just terrible. Bad decisions. Bad
What is
decisions.
wrong with you?
Right,
Never
right.
do both in the same day. And
No, that's my favorite shit though. So I'm gonna do
it
it.
is. It is.
Yeah, the 4 a.m. shit.
Right?
Chipotle is my life.
Chipotle is my life.
That's it.
And my life. Oh my god, I love the bowl with the rice. Like you can really like you can easily make that shit at home, but like Chipotle just does it different.
Does it right? That's like the Coney Island hot dog.
Yeah.
The sundowner.
It's like for some reason Coney Island is just like, yeah, we gotta go to Coney Island.
Do you know the Coney Island?
No,
I don't know how she knows Coney Island.
I'm just talking through my teeth. So
But she did visit Johnstown this past week for the first time.
really?
I heard about that.
I met
Yeah.
Mama.
Yeah.
How was
Nice.
Oh, Mama.
Wait, T-Monk, you heard about this?
Yeah, I talked to Mom today.
Really?
Oh.
I did because there was when we played the Millville Festival, there was a merch bag that disappeared. She found it.
Oh,
She found
She
it.
found it.
What?
Nice.
Really?
Yeah, it was buried in the trunk of with a bunch of other stuff that like she thought was a part of stuff that was donated for the ethnic festival raffle baskets. Yay! It was a total yay. It was like, what? My harps were in there, like my original, like my good harmonica set was in there. A bunch of Black Hat Moan T-shirts. All the money?
Did you order new harmonicas in the meantime? Because that was like 2 weeks ago.
Well, I had
That was
backup.
like our first date. Slay.
Wow, no kidding. Wow, that's the first time we met in person, Slay.
Yeah, that is. Yeah.
Yeah, but and I only had to rebuy one because I had backups. So for when we opened up for Anna Popovich, I don't play harmonica as much as I used to. So I only need there's only like 3 or 4 songs in the night that I'll play. You know, especially when we're opening up for somebody, it's like a 45-minute set. So I only need like 2 to 3 harps.
And then it shortens the song because you're not doing the extra solo. So you have a guitar solo instead of.
It's changed a lot. It's changed a lot. You know what I mean? We have a rhythm section now. You know what I mean? Before, I had to do all the solos because St. George. Anyway, don't get into Black Hat Moan stuff. But blackhatmoan.com. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. And now we have T-shirts again. There it is. Blackhatmoan.com. I. Yes, you know it. All right. Follow us.
Follow. Yeah.
Wonderful. What another great week. I need more ice cubes, by the way, if we're going to hang out a little more. I can only hang out a little while longer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, we can't supervise you until 2 a.m. Slay. You're gonna be on your own again. So I just wanted to implant some really scary stories so that you really, just watch out for the serial killers.
So
It'll help you identify.
Normal.
What's that?
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. So that my life is normal, Brian. I'm just like. It's like have keys like in between my fingers. It's like I just pull out my Glock or I'm just kidding.
Pop the
Glock. Just surround myself with, like you say, Adam, just like the 5. The people that you surround yourself will uplift you.
If chosen correctly.
Yeah.
It will affect you.
They're going to affect you, one way or the other. So just, that's a choice that you make. We accept, sometimes we invite people into our lives that don't help, they don't serve you. your mission, and there has to be that synergy. You know, they should uplift you, and then you know, and through obligation, as happened this week. Oh, but we have history. Yeah, but you fuck, like you're being shitty, like consistently.
Don't
Like,
bring
I
me
don't need that.
down.
Yeah, just
Alright,
because
I'm
we
gonna
had
tell
good
you.
times in the
Down.
past doesn't mean that you get to do this
Dictate my
now.
happiness.
Right.
Dictate my time.
Right, and I was telling Adam, I was just like, I already know that. I was like people. I'm such a people person, but when it comes down to like me, like being in my house or like being like alone or comfortable and like at home, like I need it to be just like clean and orderly because I'm just so just like talking to people and everything like that. Or I'm just like sometimes like my friends will just be like, "Oh, are you okay?" And I'm just because I'm like an entertainer. And I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. And they're like, but you're not entertaining us. And I'm like, well, I can't do that 24/7. I have to like sleep for at least 5 hours or like think about things in my brain
Recharge.
space. Yeah.
You gotta go to the temple, man.
You know, so it's
A
like
quiet place.
if I'm not like not in your face, and I just feel like sometimes I am a lot to handle. Like, you know, maybe you just like either you love me or you hate me, kind of thing. Because I'm so out
I would think
there
most people would go with the former.
with the former, not the latter.
Yeah, I would think
Well, I
that's
can tell you
natural.
this. There was a moment in my life, you know, after leaving the big room and moving to the city and going there as an artist and going there as an entertainer and being just really, Johnstown enjoyed having your company. That's really cool. Right on, Slay. But moving to Pittsburgh as an artist and getting highly involved in the entertainment aspect, all these artists, and being just in like my utopia where everybody was just out and letting their freak flags fly because they were individuals. And I like, oh my goodness, everybody is confident in their uniqueness. And so I was always on, and I was in a position to, you know, at Cone, a gallery, we were doing like Dark Night Cabarets and all this stuff. And Rebecca, I'm sorry, a person I know who I eventually
Dave, the nickname that's completely
so
random.
Jafar, I met someone named Jafar, and she was the first person that was like, you know, the more you I get, the better it's gonna be. And I'm like, but I'm boring. And she's like, you know, but you don't want the real me. I'm boring. And she's like, actually, that's the part that I'm very curious about. It's not the this you do, the going out, the entertainer. I was so uncomfortable in crowds that I talked a lot. You know what I mean? And so it was very entertaining. But like, she's the first person who was like, it's okay to be calm. It's okay to be quiet. It's okay to need your alone time. That's what makes you healthy.
And yeah,
and it's
I completely understand what
changed
you're
my
saying.
life. Changed my life.
I completely agree. Where it's just like, you know, like just so like being used to being an entertainer or like, you know, like being invited to things, but it's also like another standpoint where you feel alone in a crowd. Like you can be like surrounded by people, but it's just like, this is it's not like a facade really, but it's almost like, but you don't really, I'm not gonna be vulnerable around you,
right?
You're
not getting the whole thing.
Yeah, you're
I'm
not
saying,
gonna
you know,
get
like
it.
you get a piece of it. You
So
get that
when you can
aspect of the
actually-
energy, but you don't get the whole enchilada from Chipotle.
Yeah, the whole enchilada with the guacamole, you know,
With the guaca. That's it. Gotta cost you extra.
Yeah,
Guacamole's
that's
always extra.
and they always want to tell you that too. So it's just like, look, I mean, I'm gonna give you some guacamole right now. You know, it's like that's extra. But I'm gonna just tell you it's extra.
Yeah.
And I'm
It was kind of like
I'm gonna tell you my secrets. But listen, I'm not gonna tell your secrets. You know what I mean? Like that's what I like about like being vulnerable around certain people. It's like, look, you can
Those
tell
are
me
your friends
you can
versus
tell me some
acquaintances.
stuff. I can tell you some stuff, and we both have this, this thing where we can connect. We can
But
like
I'm
this.
not going to carry your cross the way I would a friend.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like
It's like there's the inner circle that is your friends. I have 100 acquaintances, thousands of acquaintances, and
absolutely, yeah. That's
a handful of friends. Handful of friends, countless acquaintances, handful of friends.
Right.
And all of those people think they know you, but
I know
they get a piece of you.
They get a piece.
And you only want a piece of them because they're not calling you, oh my gosh, I got this rash. And my husband and this, and I just gotta say, and wow.
You're like, bro, I'm not Chipotle right now. I'm trying to enjoy my bowl.
I'm not Chipotle.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, there's succubuses. There are succubuses.
That's how I feel with ad hoc. Like, it happened like real quickly. I was just like, oh. I was like, I can tell you my secrets. I was like, oh.
It's easy.
I was like, okay, and I was like, oh, I can tell your other family, your family, my secrets. I was like, oh, okay, and it just felt really good. I loved it.
Yeah,
I love you guys.
When you have somebody. I love. You're right on, Slay.
I love.
You're right on. Love you.
You guys are amazing. You guys are just so down to earth.
Oh.
That's what I need in my life.
So, not Showtime all the time.
Right.
No,
yeah.
Can't be. Especially with like art comfort levels there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
right on.
What you guys
I think my microphone is starting. I think I'm losing my connection.
Okay. Well, what you two don't know, and I want to say, I don't know if this was brought up last time, but that Slay has actually played D&D before.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
He asked me, what kind of character are you? And I'm like,
I'll tell you
like,
my character.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Half elf thief.
No.
Yes, basically.
Druid.
No. I'm not a druid. I'm an elf. I'm an elf.
I knew it's elf.
That has like
Always went for the elves.
grappling hooks. I can do backflips. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm really good at like
high
talking.
agility.
Yeah, talking to people and stuff like that. So basically, like
High charisma.
Yeah, high charisma. Like I know like the town and stuff whatever. It's so cute. It's so nerdy.
I love it.
I have like leather garb on, and I always want to do backflips off of everything. So I gotta always roll. I always have to like roll D20s for that, and be like, okay, she didn't do 3 backflips. She can only do 1. And I'm like, oh.
That's hardly worth it.
And then also with the charisma, like I just like have people like following me like in the storyline. So like sometimes it'll be like, oh, instead of
I got a yacht.
Yeah, instead of killing this person, sneak attack, which I can do. What about we can have a little rendezvous, and now you follow me. And then people were like, oh shit, I didn't know. Like my friends, it's like 5 of us. It was like my friends were like, "Oh my gosh, we never like thought about that." So I'm just like, okay, now I got like multiple boyfriends in like different worlds, and they can follow me, and then like just like be like my right hand person, and then we just like kill people twice as much.
I'll kill your soul and your ego. Yeah,
right.
I'll kill your personality.
I'll kill your soul first.
Next dimension with me, you know what I mean? Like you were just a guard, like about to like kill all of us if you didn't like sneak attack enough. But now you're like on
now you have a story.
Exactly.
You have a purpose.
Team. You're serving Slay.
But yeah, so yeah.
And now watch me backflip.
I'm not good at like hand-on-hand combat. I'm good at like being like stealthy and everything like that. That's what I like. But I haven't done the elf. I don't have magic or anything. I just want like weapons and like stealthiness and backflips.
Right on.
Oh, I called my character
Impact.
Cherry Delicious.
Yeah, that was her name. Cherry Delicious.
Yeah, so my friends would be like, "Oh, CD or Cherry Delicious does 3 backflips. Let's see if she can do it." And I'm like, "Oh, god dang it! I'll get like a 9." And I'm like, "Oh." Yeah, I was like, "Yeah, just like fell on my face, and then like I'm dead or whatever." But I'm like a level 8. The last time I played with my friends, I'm like a level 8. So.
Right on. I'm impressed. I think that's really cool, Slay. I think that's really cool. You know, you're in good company with that.
She can definitely weave a yarn, and I think playing a game with her and Rebecca would be hilarious. I mean,
fun. And you know, I printed
because she
my,
also
my,
can
my
weave a
numbers
yarn
and everything on my Pathfinder. So I'm gonna just bring that character.
You crack me up whenever you busted a different character.
We all gonna be level 8. I mean, that's so much math. I mean,
if
you want to do the math for me,
it is great.
BB, that's what we got BB for.
That's one
if
of
you
the
want
first
to do the
reasons.
math, I'm just not trying to fill a whole new sheet of character right now. Like, I'm just not trying to do it.
Right.
I think it would be fun for all of us to kind of have I guess a camp out, like a 20-hour session.
Yeah.
Where, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like, we're all going to bring your sleeping bag.
A weekend, stay overnight. We're going to start. It's a 4-hour module, you know, or an 8-hour
But
module.
I think what would make sense is if we are like all rolled our, like going fresh, you got to roll your characters prior to arriving.
Right.
And hit the ground running.
Right.
You know.
We can do that. Yeah, one of our houses.
You know what I mean? And that way you're not attached to your character. You just play it like a game.
Like role playing. Like that's
you just role play a game.
You were cast in a play.
Yeah.
You know, you're just that guy or that girl for that. These are your line, you know, and you get a little more liberty on the lines, but basically.
Yeah, I gotta avoid the connection to the character. Can't get connected to the character.
No, I'm so connected to my character, like literally. Yeah, so yeah, I think that's like such a good idea.
Dude, I cried.
I'm ready for a new world, you know, at this point.
Hey, Brian.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, one of our houses.
Somebody's calling for you, baby.
Yeah, what's up?
He's driving up State Street.
Am I?
And so is a dragon.
I'm smuggling a dragon upstate, I think.
Again.
Yeah, I'm
not
smuggling
again.
a dragon. Yeah.
Not again. That's it. That episode. We're listening to the people around you right now, Slay. We're picking up a bunch of conversations. It's funny. No, it's good.
Yeah, it sounds like there's a lot of people out there. But are there? How many people are there?
On a Wednesday night.
Definitely by the fire pit. So I'm just gonna let you guys know, like if I like leave the conversation, my phone is dying.
Or
let us walk you back to your room. Did you sign out? Did you sign your check?
Yeah. I'm currently walking back now. So if I leave like momentarily, I'm just gonna say I love you guys and
be safe.
Don't get on the yacht.
I'll be talking to Ad Hoc whenever I get back to my room in 2 minutes, literally.
Okay.
Cool.
And yeah, you guys are amazing. And I need to visit like all of you guys. Like Brian, I want to come to your house and I want to come like visit like Tika and stuff and Rebecca.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Always open.
Yeah.
Come for dinner.
Yeah,
Come for dinner.
Currently walking back. You see me walking.
Yeah, I see all the fireflies getting smaller.
Yeah. I like the lights though. That place looked cool, like with all the little string lights.
Yeah, it looks like a nice place.
They did it right.
Oh, it's super dope. Super dope-alicious, you know.
Dope-alicious.
You know? Well, I don't know if you
quite bootylicious.
see the water.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
And the big hotel. There was a hotel right there.
I'm
too.
scared.
Decent.
Oh, don't be scared.
Oh boy.
Mr.
He
Rasmus
says that
behind
and the
you.
camera goes dead.
Yeah.
Okay, you're back.
I'm scared, Clark.
No, I'm not scared.
She freezes.
I'm not scared. I'm not scared. I can literally see the Sheraton right now. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
That's where it's safe. Once you get to your destination, you're safe.
But yeah,
cinemas. If cinemas
we
taught us
gonna be
anything,
safe. I mean, literally, if you got
Oh,
more than 15 minutes, like
Oh, this is good.
I love
This is
horror.
so, I'll just charge my phone and like log back on if you're still on.
yes,
Yeah.
Don't
we'll
hit
wait for
me.
you.
You'll pay for my college tuition.
Yeah. What?
I don't know.
Not this
But
car.
yes.
Yes.
Just say
I always
yes.
made this joke like when I was in college. I'm like, oh my gosh, like if you hit me, like oh, I was just like, please hit me. You'll pay for my college tuition.
The lawyers. I got it. Gotcha.
But no, I should probably look across the street. Yeah, exactly.
I'm not that drunk.
Anyway,
You're cutting in and out, but we're
Yeah,
still following
so
with you. We're with you,
what's the
Slay.
next? No,
We're with
can
you.
you hear me?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. You
Yeah.
are still
Yeah.
alive.
Still
Okay,
alive. Did someone say queso?
yeah.
Is that a sheets in the
I'm still
background?
alive. Okay, so Brett, what is? Huh?
It looks
No,
like a
that's
sheet.
not Sheets. That's a hotel.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
You're
so
walking away from it.
yeah, because it's all red and stuff.
Walk to the darkness.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
in
not
the
I
light.
don't need to go to Sheets.
You don't need no sheets.
Well, can you
Thank
see
you.
my eyes and my teeth? Like
Yes.
I said. As
You
I'm
see
literally like blending in with the background. Can you see me more?
Come,
We
see,
see.
there
Yeah,
you are.
we got you. We got you.
Come, chameleon. Come and go. Come and go.
Mm,
Mhm.
yes.
Yeah, looking good. Looking good. And
Oh.
she's gone.
And she's gone.
The Christopher Cross. What another great night here in the big room.
Yeah, I guess
thank
we
you
can
for
wrap it
sticking
out.
around.
On that note, I will report back to just make sure that she gets home.
Please
safely
do.
back to the hotel.
Yeah, I'm going to assume that you hear from her in the next few minutes.
Yeah, that's a
And
good.
if you do not, please reach out to us.
I think that's a very, very, fair assumption to make. I think the percentages are in her favor at this point.
Agreed.
It would seem so.
It would seem so. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
But anyway, great seeing you, bros, and hanging
Yeah,
out. And
it's great.
Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, it was like really cool. Hangouts went fast.
It did.
It
go
did.
fast.
It did. The first 2 hours, I was like, "Oh, it's 11
Yeah,
already."
I
Okay.
was like, oh, dude,
That was
gotta run
kooky.
the
That was a kookawadooka.
Kuka 5, Kukala Dukala, right on your neck.
Right? Kookaladooka on the neck.
Steaming neck. Cool.
Yes, indeed. Cleveland steamer right on your neck bone.
Right. But yeah, man, I'll be around. I don't think I have anything super planned. There is a few writing competitions coming up.
Oh, good.
There's the quarterly one will be starting up next week, so I'll be sending out some links to that. Just
Awesome. I will
For
vote
the-
for you.
yeah,
I vote for you.
I vote for you, mister.
Yeah, let us know. We'll post
I
it.
love gold.
And then I think we're supposed to be getting some results from that New York Midnight magazine.
Oh,
First thing coming up in the next week or two.
Cool.
And then I think 2 weeks or 3 weeks from now, is the zombie pirate publishing challenge. That's
oh man,
That's the one that I
Okay.
did last week. Last year. I did it last year. With,
Yeah, that's the name you don't
that-
forget.
Yeah, that's a tough one. I'm going to see if I can do it again this year. But
Because a lot of people enter.
no,
Why is
because
that tough?
you have to write a fucking novella. Yeah, you have to write at least 12,500 words. So it's not a short story. It's That was the Hex. Remember the Hex? I wrote the Hex.
Oh yes.
Yeah, that was the Hex.
Ish.
Yeah, that was the one with the trip to Saturn and the
Yeah.
storm. Yeah, and all that, and kind of a
Yeah, that was
reality-
brilliant because it was math.
Yeah,
It was science.
yeah,
It was
but
science.
that hasn't been published yet. God damn it!
Yet.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, you know, all in time. The thing is like building it up, like we
Yeah.
talked about. You know?
If I write, if I successfully write another novella here, that would give me enough material to look at putting together just my own works, you know, because I would have 2 novellas. I'd have a good 250, 300 pages worth of
Self-publishing.
stories there. Yeah.
But if you don't, is it possible to resubmit?
I could
The same story?
Yeah. I could, not to this challenge
Because the themes would change and such.
right, but I still have that story. I can still,
Right.
you know, yeah, I could. That story. I think that's all my stories. I think stand on their own. It's just,
Man, that's cool.
you know. So we'll see.
Good stuff. Good
It
stuff.
could be a fun. September could be a fun writing month. We'll see.
Awesome.
Right on, grooviness.
This is the era of creativity, by the way.
These are the days.
These are the days. There was the second full moon in Leo, by the way. You know, in that we had our blue moon. The next blue moon won't be until I think 2023. All of this is a sign of huge creativity. Of course, we're leaving and going into the Virgo moon. You know, its cycle coming in, which again, that's about harvesting,
Right.
you know, and like everything that you've accomplished and have become, it's now the time to feast upon it and shit out your genius. So,
One of the things.
Are we only gonna do anything like at the Lean Castro thing for the monk's birthday?
I don't have a birthday.
I'm one of the unborn.
That's right. That's right.
Well, that works for me.
But I celebrate. I celebrate my existence on BB King's birthday, which just happens to be September 16th.
Right.
Yeah. That is. I haven't really thought much about it, to be honest with you.
It doesn't need to be that date, obviously.
No, not at all. But it'd be great to get together in person.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be a lot of
It
that would
would.
be a lot of fun for sure. One of the things I didn't mention, but I've been producing content with Slay to start a YouTube channel for her. It'll be under a pseudonym that she uses. And
Is it Slay?
yeah, no, ironically it's a totally different pseudonym. And so
Yeah.
People are clever these days.
but
Wow.
yeah, so we've been producing some content for that. And I know I mentioned it last week. We did Pickle Fest.
Oh,
Yeah,
did you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
How'd you
it
do
was.
it? Oh, you shot content for it.
Yeah,
You
like
like that? Oh,
well,
great call.
I shot her walking through Pickle Fest, doing beer taste. We had a pickle grosh, and
Nice.
that was from Southern Tier.
Uh-huh.
Very delicious. Really good, because you already have that sour. I mean,
Yeah.
and then gauche, pickle gauche,
Okay.
and yeah,
Gulch?
not grosh. No,
Okay. Just
I
checking.
pronounced it wrong.
GOSE is that?
GOSE. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ghost.
Ghosts? Just joking. Good.
Almost like
Yeah,
a
I know.
ghost.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
It's a
Yeah.
sour. It was delicious. And then there was a Kolsch. That's why I kind of combined them. That's a German, like more of like a lager.
Yeah,
They
it's-
had pickle juice.
I've had some cultures before that I really like. They come off as very refreshing too.
They were both really good. And then there was a great band, Isaiah Smalls. This dude he was a lot of fun. Keyboard player, and they were a funk band, and he was like ramping his vocals from right to low, and he was like, "Hello, Christopher."
Yeah.
You know, and it's just like,
King Diamond. Pull the King Diamond off.
oh my god, yeah, right.
my sweet.
They were so much fun. So I shot a lot of content with her dancing to the crowd, and then we got an interview with them afterwards, and we got Miss Freddie.
Oh, nice.
So I got a great interview with Slay interviewing Miss Freddie, and it was great.
Wow.
Yep. And so that's so I'm basically like I'm like, hey, listen, I'll give you the content, and I'm gonna train you how to do the video editing, and we'll come up with style, and like eventually, come up with like a format. Like it's gonna be hard in the beginning, but it'll get easier as we, go through this. But events like that, maybe 10-minute videos, and then we went to I took her down to I want to say the Foundry, but that's not right. It's because that's the place we went to, BB. But no, it was just a place at the Strip District. We had some good fish, and did a food review of that restaurant, and yeah, so so
That's
those were
so
shorter
cool.
videos.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, like so it's just like it's like talk about this, talk about the atmosphere, talk about the plating, talk about the presentation,
That's
talk
not
about
a
the
thing.
flavor of the fish. How did you like this?
It's good.
Oh, she
It's
doesn't
good
like
to have.
coleslaw.
It's good to have a director or somebody to have a conversation with, for somebody to then dialogue with.
Yeah.
And we watched it tonight. That she is good at being on her toes. She's not afraid of committing to the conversation, even if when the conversation becomes confrontation, she's on top. Like that was really.
She has a lot of experience having always.
And
really
she's not afraid to be alone in a place. Like that's wonderful. I mean, like being alone and being with your phone and all the shit's going on and being present in the camera, which is your audience. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like that's a skill set that our generation had never experienced.
Natural, yeah. It's much more natural.
It's wonderful. She's great.
Yeah, and then like at the meal, it was like, I was like, well, what if I'm the camera operator, but I'm dialoguing too, I'm like, wait a second, my Instagram's all food pictures, so I can definitely, I could put some of this, we could kind of combine content, and I'm already, my IG is like set up for that. So on those type of things, it's like peanut butter and jelly, it's like she's pleasant to look at in front of the camera. She's doing the video. I'm doing, I'm behind the camera, and I think we're going to create a lot of, have a lot of fun times. Basically, it was a way to document places where we're going and kind of make everything a write-off as well, which I explained to her is like doing this stuff anyway. You know what I mean? It's not that much. It's like a few minutes of video. Just, maybe I have to shoot 20 minutes and cut it down into 10. Yeah. But, if we can monetize this, get some revenue streams, get some followers, so that's it. So that's what we're working towards. And she's really good in front of the camera. So it's been fun. And that's really what, cool. So that was my past 2 weeks, with her, but we did a lot more than we just started documenting stuff just this past weekend. So Picklesburg was like our first event.
That's going to be quite an asshole.
It's going to be, it's going to be quite a lot.
Johnstown.
So she has to, it's kind of on her, but to edit. So we'll see. Hopefully it'll come together. We'll be able to share some stuff. We'll own the content, right? So we could definitely share it on this channel, right?
Right.
I mean, I shot it. Fuck yeah.
It's not a bad idea. I mean, to start sharing it here.
Oh my god, it'd be great. Yeah, that's actually a really good idea.
Have a segment.
Have like a little sleigh on the town.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Sleigh on the way. Sleigh. Where did sleigh come from, by the way?
I don't know. I mean,
what sleigh got to say, by the way?
She slays. She's just,
what you got to say, Slay?
Slay Domenico. She told me, I can't remember. I thought that was like one of her characters or something, but I don't know. I think it was just something she came up with.
It's cool sound, but it's cool. It sounds good, but like come up with a good, Slay. What do you got to say, Slay? Yeah, and it's her opinion,
Yeah.
What's Slay say?
this will be, you know,
Oh,
that's that right there.
crap.
Hey,
Wait, she's
Whoa,
everywhere.
back.
She's alive.
Speak of the
I'm
devil.
alive. I'm in my hotel room.
Oh, I know that
Right.
hotel
I
room.
told you that's where I'm going. I promised.
Well, we're glad you made it back alive.
Live up to your promises.
Where
Are
did
you-
Slade Domenico come from? Where's that name from?
I thought Domenico was like a cool name. I always thought, like, for me, because I'm like such like a girly girl, like literally like pink, like I thought. So I just felt like having like a man's name. It was like Lee Domenico. I was just like, oh,
That's
that.
sweet.
Hmm.
And you spelled it. You didn't spell it Leigh. You spelled it Lee.
Yeah, I
Tea
spelled it
Lee.
Lee. I mean, it's tattooed on me. My dad's middle name is Lee. And then I just, yeah.
We're
We're
talking
fucking Lee.
Yeah, I just like picked like some random ass shit and I was like, that sounds kind of cute, but manly, I guess. So I just picked that. And then for this, I was like, well, actually, ad hoc, like, he was like, slay. And I was like, slay me. I was like, yeah, you should slay me. So slay Domenico.
It's a strong sound.
Good.
They work well
I
together.
was like,
Yeah.
what even is this?
I was just telling them though that we did Picklesburg last weekend. I was like, we made it through this whole episode. It went so fast that I was like, oh, I forgot to tell you guys, like, because we always usually start the show with like, okay, what happened this past week, you know, and stuff like that in each of our lives, just to catch up between us. And
Oh, that's
Welcome
nice.
back.
Hi.
My father.
Hi, Father.
Hi, Father.
Hello.
Hello.
She muted.
Yeah, you're muted.
Yeah. Well, that's okay. Well,
You're
we
saying
should anyway, we were talking about that, so I just wanted to get some clarification on
yeah.
where the name came from.
But we normally start the episode talking like, what did you do? What did you do last week?
Yeah,
But yeah, looking forward to the Picklesburg. I think that's great out of the box, going there and doing that interviewing. And you met Miss Freddie. Miss Freddie is amazing. So I'm looking forward to seeing that interview as well. Miss Freddie's one of my favorite human beings. I love her. So yeah, very cool.
Uh-oh. Okay. All right, folks.
She's in trouble. The joke.
She made it.
That's not her father.
That's a yacht. That's not her father. That's a yacht.
But yeah, all right, guys.
We
wrap
have
it out.
Yeah, I see. There's a direct message about somebody is very intoxicated, so that's why she's muted.
Gotcha. All good. All right.
All good.
All right,
Much
fellas.
love, everybody. Welcome to the end of Big Room Wednesday. Big Room After Hours. Our 3-hour mark is coming upon you. Wherever your timeline is, whatever year it is for you. Today's date is August 25th, 2021. Welcome
Good
to the
night.
past. Welcome to your
Welcome to the
future. Go fuck yourselves.
I'm scarred for life, but I'm set for life, and I'm set for life, but I'm scarred for life, and I'm coming at you. I'm fucking crazy. I'm fucking psycho, fucking insane. That's the fucking chorus right there.
You nailed it,
That is
dude.
good.
You nailed it. You nailed it, and you visually transformed into fucking Joe Rogan. There,
You
dude.
did.
You fucking,
Oh, Joe Rogan. Yeah.
yeah, you did. You visually transformed
That's
yourself into Joe Rogan. It was amazing.